Make about a few G's. I know you feel these vibes and how it's all coming to you.
Some motherfuckers are just numbers. Definitely. Hey. Okay. What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to the S.O.S podcast, the Strangle Society, the most honest hour and change of your day. Once a week, we back to you live again at this particular time on this particular day. Damn it, we didn't make it. Almost. But hey, we here anyway. My name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts. This gentleman to my left is not here. You moved the damn thing. Why would you do that? She just be. You move this though. Yeah, he's not here right now. Off doing things that he does. My name is Jacques. I'm one of your hosts. I think I said that. But this gentleman to my right, his name is.
I am Dion, the asshole professional.
And you know it's semi-professional or real when he says professional, not professional, because some motherfuckers don't know how to work their phones just yet. So I heard it. Anyway, we are 2/3 of the S.O.S. podcast. Woo! How y'all doing? I mean, how you doing? Yeah.
I'm good. Holiday weekend is over.
Man,
I think I did really. I enjoyed my goddamn holiday.
What?
I actually enjoyed Thanksgiving.
Because you followed the S.O.S. podcast guide to winning Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, hey, look.
Did. And I did a little bit of house hopping. I only went to what? I went to 4 places. I only went to eat at 2 of them. Other 2 just stopping by and said, "What's up?" And I drunk at 3 of them.
Well,
actually, I drank at all of them.
You could drink, yeah, you're gonna drink at all of them. Nobody just drinks at one spot. Wherever I'm going, I'm either gonna bring alcohol, or alcohol's gonna be there depending on what time I get there.
Yeah,
because you can't bring it everywhere.
Oh, I did. I brought it everywhere.
How?
Oh,
how many fifths you buy? You bought 4 fifths?
No, about 1/5 case of beers. Beers count.
Hey, beers count, but you bought a case of beers.
Huh?
So you bought 1/5 in a case of beers. You went to 4 places.
Yeah. All right.
I counted 2. You can't take the shit with you.
Oh.
And a plate.
I did.
You can't take a plate and your alcohol back.
No, I took my alcohol back in the places that I didn't eat at.
You still can't do that either.
Yes, I can. God damn it. Yes, the fuck I can.
Hey, you know
I could walk out with alcohol if I'm not eating.
You could have just brought a drink for yourself.
But I wanted more than one drink.
Get a big cup.
I should have got a big cup. Then that would have been rude because I didn't share with anybody.
That's not rude. It's 1 cup. Nobody expects to get.
But it's rude.
Any of the things in your cup.
It's rude if you have alcohol and don't share with people. It's not rude if you share alcohol and then take the rest of it with you.
Yes. It's definitely rude.
That is definitely not.
Definitely rude.
Especially if I didn't eat there. Like, if I ate there, then I can see, all right, you know what? Yeah, that's fucked up. How you gonna take the bottle and take food that you ate? Like, no. But if I didn't eat there. So, I brought the bottle, set it on the table, sat around, talk shit a little while, watch the game. And then when I left, grab a bottle, threw it in the trunk, and then went to the next spot. And it was real weird because when I left, the police were right outside. And they hadn't noticed me drinking.
Because you took the bottle and just red cup. Red cup? Was it a red cup?
No, it wasn't a red cup. But I let them know. I made sure that they watched me put the bottle in the trunk because it's not driving with open alcohol if the bottle is in the trunk.
Because the trunk is closed.
Yes.
I don't have access.
So if you put the bottle in the back seat, then it's still open container because it's still in the car.
Hey, look.
It's in the trunk.
Hey, look. I commend you for that. I don't know how the fuck you think that was a good idea, though. Hey, yo, officer, look, I'm putting it in the trunk. See?
Nah,
first of all, you can't
bring attention to myself.
You can't pop your trunk. In front of your officer, I'm finna go to the trunk.
Nah, they was outside. It was outside fucking with somebody. And then
it was somebody else.
Yeah, it was fucking with somebody else. They looked at me and I slowly opened the trunk, bottle inside the trunk, closed the trunk, and hopped my happy semi-drunk ass in the driver's seat.
Okay, yeah. You're just lucky, guy.
It's not luck.
It's kind of a lucky thing.
How's that luck?
Because you weren't beat about the head and neck area.
I mean, I didn't do anything threatening. I just let them know that there's no alcohol here.
There's no alcohol here. No crime, no harm, no foul, right?
Yeah. And plus, they were way more busy. Way too busy to be bothered with us.
Hey, so did you quantify your blackness against the blackness of other people that they were oppressing at the time, and find out you were less threatening black than the other threatening black that they were threatening?
Nope, because I had been drinking, and I was drinking, so I want to be the whitest person to all the police officers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you was like, they more threatening black than I am. So yeah, I'm cool. They're gonna deal with them, not me, because I'm wearing a sweater vest. I don't know. I just imagine you had a sweater vest on Thanksgiving. I know how you dress.
No, I didn't have a sweater vest. I just had a regular sweater.
Was it a mock turtleneck sweater?
No, it wasn't a mock turtleneck sweater. It's just a regular sweater.
I call bullshit.
It was just a regular sweater. It wasn't a mock. Damn it, did I have a sweater? Yeah, I did have a sweater.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, my Thanksgiving was good. And also I solved I didn't solve it, but I had no leftovers. All the food I consumed is the food that I ate, and that was all the Thanksgiving food I had.
Wait, so you didn't take no food home?
No.
So you did Thanksgiving wrong?
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't.
If you didn't have leftovers, you did it wrong.
No, but that's not really true, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's not really true.
You want to know how I know it's true?
How was that?
Because we also did Thanksgiving very wrong.
Yeah.
And we went to my aunt's house. Had a great grand old time.
Mm-hmm.
Ate up shit.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of shit. And we just took cake back. I just took cake.
Cake is worth taking.
Yeah, until Friday, and you like, man, Joe, it was some of them greens left. It was potato salad. It was some more that. It was a little bit of that turkey left too. I should have got some ham. You start eating breakfast, and you like, man, Joe, some ham will go good right now with this motherfucking these eggs and shit.
Yeah, but all right, but let's be real.
What?
How long do you really enjoy leftovers?
The next day, definitely, and also Saturday. Yeah.
Nah, not Saturday. You just committed at that point,
motherfucker. That
you just trying to get that shit out the refrigerator.
That's the second possible day it could be eligible to be a leftover.
Leftover? Yeah, it's the second day, but I mean, you don't really want it the first day, but the fact that there's so much of it there.
I don't see. I think your people can't cook.
No, my people can cook great.
They can't. They can't. The fact that you don't like. Hey, look. If you reheat ham, it will be delicious.
Yeah, no doubt.
If you take some potato salad home with you,
I don't eat potato salad.
you know what?
Keep that cold bullshit.
Again, I'll be forgetting. Motherfucker. Man, yeah. So yeah.
Fell right into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why the fuck do I fall for that shit every time?
But like
every time I fall for his bullshit.
Like I could see the next day, possibly a lunch or something. But 3 days later, 2 days later, I'm tired of this
2 days.
shit.
I'm with you on 3. 3, you borderline. Number 1, how much fucking food you take? That's you gluttonous at this point. If you trying to like get leftovers till like Monday, you can't be taking shit to work from Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. If you work Monday.
I mean, if you had to work Friday, that's fucked up, man. That's just fucked up, man.
Hey, yo, look, that's fucked up because I got inebriated and I was not going to nobody's job on no Friday after Thanksgiving. I was full and fucked up,
man.
Yeah. So yeah, that was how I did it. But yeah, I got fucked up. I got full, and then I went to the in-laws and continued to get fucked up.
Good shit.
Fun times.
Good shit.
Fun times. Then came home and forgot a lot of shit.
Just pass out.
No, not passed out. You be like, man, what did I do? Yeah. And you don't remember like certain details of the night before, the morning after. And not like anything like I did anything at anybody's house, but like, where the fuck did I put my shoes?
What happened from 8:30 to 10:30?
Where are my socks? Like shit like that. Shit like that. I'll be skipping on. I be knowing what I know what I'm doing when I'm out, but when I get home, I get comfortable. And then I start like
turn your brain off.
I start misremembering shit. Like, why am I asleep on top of the covers? Like, what the fuck happened?
See, that's because you're drunker when you're home. It's like when you're out, you still got to keep your mind focused on being non-arrestable.
I think whatever you feel when you out, the closer you get to home, you feel it more.
Yeah.
Like when you got to piss.
No, nigga. There is scientific proof that the feeling of keys going into a lock automatically triggers your bladder.
Oh, that's just like that's like running water in the faucet when you in the bathroom.
Yeah,
like
it's 10 times worse.
It's gonna make you want to piss.
Yeah, it's like 10 times worse. Especially, it's like once you're within 10 feet of your door, bladder just shuts off, and then keys just start falling. They fall the fuck apart. They are never where they're supposed to be.
Oh, you can't. I put my keys in order. I can't never remember the order when I got. Man, look, the motherfuckers be like, "What is this? The front door key? Shit, what the hell?" And all my keys look alike. So I gotta have them in a row, and I gotta turn them all the right side up, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Boop. Yeah. It works out perfectly when I ain't gotta go to the bathroom. But just a little bit.
Yeah.
Swing to the door. It's a lot of it,
and
it's all fucked up.
Then it's like the pressure's building. Then your mind starts shutting down.
You cannot think, and then you're like, "Hey, yo, look, there's a perfectly good alley right there."
Right. It's like the fucking The Rock with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. Remember at the very beginning when the motherfucker got the bomb, and dude in the suit started panicking.
I'm gonna let you get all that off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember shit about The Rock.
Hey, The Rock was a great movie.
But green, like nitrogen bomb, whatever. It was green bomb gas. Yeah. Fuck The Rock.
Hey, that was a dope movie.
You said Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
Uh-huh.
No two worst names could be combined for a movie. Sean Connery. You like any? What Sean Connery movies you like?
I like The Rock.
Again, The Rock. And like
I don't know. I would have to look at a list of his movies.
None of the James Bonds is.
I didn't see none of those shits. Hey, you know what? I don't think I have ever seen a full James Bond movie.
Like none of the new ones? Not Pierce Brosnan?
None of them.
No?
No.
What about Halle Berry pull her titties out?
That was
Oh, that was Swordfish.
Yeah, that was Swordfish.
Yeah, she got naked in Bond too though. She was just a Bond girl.
I mean, but after that, they already
Once
have
the titties is out.
Right.
Titties is out.
There's no more mystery.
Was there a difference between Swordfish titty, Halle Berry Swordfish titty, and Halle Berry Monsters Ball titty?
I didn't watch Monsters Ball.
I didn't like Monsters Ball titty. You didn't watch it?
I never seen it.
Oh, you got to watch it. It's horrible.
Well, then why would I want to watch it?
Because it's horrible.
I mean, but it's not a good bad movie. It's just a bad movie.
Oh, it's a really dumb movie. Her son dies, and her husband gets elected. Her son's father gets the death penalty. Her son gets hit by a car, and I think she ends up fucking the guy who was an executioner in the husband's death, or had something to do with the son's death. Either way, it was a fucked up fuck. And then she just climbing on this motherfucker saying, "I want you to make me feel better." Not only that, it's Billy Bob Thornton in a sex scene. Yeah.
I should not watch this.
Yeah. Oh no, you should watch it. Just to know about it. What up, Tech?
Yo, what up,
Yeah.
Hey, Chris. That motherfucker ain't here.
What happened?
He wants to know where this motherfucker.
Oh, that motherfucker ain't here.
This motherfucker ain't here.
He trying to be responsible in life.
Right. This nigga trying to be a fucking civilized member of society.
Motherfucker want to be
That
upright
bullshit.
citizen and shit.
Man, fuck all that bullshit, nigga. Turn up.
Man, Joe. I think the nigga is doing something else though. I don't even think he's being responsible right now.
I think that nigga is at Jehovah's Witness rehearsal.
Man, Joe. I think the motherfucker got Wednesday night Bible study and he ain't told nobody he turned his life over. Like I've been calling him a responsible citizen, ironically, for so long.
Right, but this motherfucker might actually be.
He might have felt the Lord. And don't want to tell nobody. Hey, yo, look, on Wednesdays, they got Bible study. Because he done popped up here late. Like he came like, I ain't supposed to be here because you're not supposed to drink. You know, why defile thy system with the devil's alcohol? Like, yeah.
I think that motherfucker might have been here on time and just spent the whole first hour or so in the backyard praying for us.
He laid hands on the house and then left. He felt the spirit when he was about to hit the ring. Oh, you know what? Let me just go ahead and say a prayer.
Nah, but for real, hey, if you're looking for this motherfucker, you can find this nigga right now. He's in Menards, practicing knocking on the doors for his Jehovah's Witness shit that he got to do Saturday. The whole line of doors, nigga, just practice. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it.
You gotta get more forceful with the knock, but not too forceful. You gotta have like a certain timbre and bass to your knock.
Hey, I wonder if motherfucking Jehovah's Witnesses actually do got a training camp.
Jehovah's Witness boot camp.
Yeah. It's got Jehovah's Witness combine.
I would think that they have got to.
You gotta have some type of rehearsal for that shit because you just can't go out cold knocking on motherfuckers' door.
You can't, because I'm the wrong motherfucker the door to knock on. I'm the wrong person's door to knock on because we will have a Bible conversation in the cold. But I'll be like halfway cold because I'll be halfway in the house and halfway out because I'm not letting you come in because I don't trust you really. Like you was Jehovah's Witness or you was Jehovah's surveyor.
Right.
Ooh, that's a nice TV. Ooh, look at this couch. Like, oh, yeah, a dishwasher? Like, I'm cool. No,
Witness is a code word for snitch.
Man. And then I'm hesitant to invite him into my house because one of the motherfuckers might ask to go to the bathroom. And I don't want strangers in my bathroom.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah. I understand.
I'm hard that way. I don't know. I mean,
so guess when they come to your house for the first time, they just got to hold that shit until they go outside.
Hey, yo, look. You got to be brought in. Like,
you got to know somebody.
This is a membership. This is a secret society membership club. Somebody got to bring you here and vouch for you.
This nigga turned his goddamn bathroom a fight club.
Let me come in this motherfucker and let me come in the bathroom after you and find shit on the seat, like, cause shouldn't be there. Like, yeah, nope. They can't come back and neither can you. You got to get brought back in by somebody else that's trusted. You got to go through the whole vetting process over again. No, you know what it. You know how long it took motherfuckers to get upstairs bathroom privileges? Exactly. Nah, it's downstairs. I lie and tell people that no, go downstairs. You might have like some underwear hanging up or some shit like that. I don't know. We ain't cleaned it out yet. It's never underwear. Never once. I've been with her for what is this? 2019, 18 years at this point, right? 18 years. Damn. We got an adult relationship.
Y'all relationship go vote this year,
motherfucker. It might need to. But yeah, never not one time has she ever like washed stockings out and then hung them on the shower rod.
But I mean, that's a legitimate excuse, and the motherfucker can't just like, you know what? I don't care.
I don't care. No.
You gotta respect that.
No, that's my lady's unmentionables. Right. It's unmentionable, so that should let you know that it's unseeable also.
Right. If you can't talk about it, damn sure can't see it. So motherfucker just gotta take that shit.
Facts. And yeah, everybody takes it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really challenge that shit. So even though if motherfuckers is sitting here listening to you saying that it's a lie, at this point, next time you say it, they still gotta believe it because fuck.
How you gonna disprove it?
Right.
Can't just bust up in that motherfucker.
Exactly.
Door closed. You gonna be that disrespectful in my house?
If that's the case, then motherfucker, you shouldn't even be here. I have to ask you to leave.
You might not. you might want to get your coat. You might want to get your coat. That's all I'm saying. And I have no problem telling you it's time to go.
Oh man,
I don't have those issues with confrontation. It's a motherfucker. Man, Joe, ask me about my week.
How was your week, nigga?
Man, Joe, my Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday were great. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Relaxing, did shit, chilled out. Then Monday came about.
Monday was all fucked.
Oh, Monday was a mother. I say Friday we went to the theater, and I saw a show as an audience member, and when I tell you that it was an experience, I'm bullshitting. The show was good. I hate watching theater live. I don't like it, even though I do it. I don't like sitting there watching that shit. It's awkward because you got to sit there and then nothing explode. And I go to movies where shit explodes or people get shot, and nobody got shot in this shit. But it was a good motherfucking production. We went and we saw Lady Sings the Blues by Theater 47,
right,
which is a theater company that I work with downtown. Right. Great show. Fucking great show. Amazing singing. They did some amazing shit. Did you know Billie Holiday was dope head?
No, I was unaware.
You didn't?
No.
No, you didn't saw Mahogany, nigga? Everybody knew this bitch was a basehead.
I don't remember Mahogany.
But okay, all right, not a basehead because I don't think she did crack.
Yeah,
but heroin like a
drugs.
motherfucker. She was on the shit.
She was on that Doochie.
But right, she was on the Doochie. She was on Doochie, and at the time she was doing that shit, they was calling that shit Doochie, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
Godfather of Harlem. But yeah, what I didn't know, this bitch was a prostitute. Prostitute. Like in the whorehouse. Like she went there to start cleaning the shit up, and then the bitch was like, "Yeah, you gonna clean because you can't do shit else. Nobody wants your homely looking country ass." And then she met a friend and was like, "I'm no longer country, and I'm gonna start hoeing," and started hoeing. And then the bitch was like, "Hey, yo, look, your mama was a hoe too. That's why you got the job cleaning this motherfucker. Your mama knew exactly what she wanted you to be in life, and that was a maid/whore."
Hold on. So first she went into hoeing just to prove somebody wrong, and then to prove, hey, you know what? I could sell this pussy too. And then to come to find out, she had a fucking hoe jeans.
Hey, look, pimping ain't never changed.
Yeah.
Manipulation is a motherfucker. Tell the motherfucker they can't do some shit.
And that's a quick way to get the motherfucker to try to do
some shit.
Yeah.
A cord straight. A cord should be hanging straight down. There we go. There we go. Nah, it was still connected, but that motherfucker was going to short out soon. Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely the quickest way to get the hoe. And tell the motherfucker that they can't hoe, your pussy ain't no good. Watch how many motherfuckers buy this shit. And it happens. So yeah, we saw that shit. That shit was great. Then Saturday came about. My grandmother's birthday. Turned 87.
All right, well, I mean, anything after 80 is celebrational.
Motherfucker, anytime you can celebrate your grandma's birthday, you're celebrational. But 87, shout out to my grandma. Yeah, we had a great grand old time. Normally, our family gets together, and sometimes it can go one way, sometimes it can go another. This was a time where it went like great. No arguing, no fighting.
No bringing up some bullshit from 1979.
No bullshit from 1979. Even though I did find out something about my grandmother that I'm not gonna say on the podcast. Yeah, but I will repeat it again after. Yeah, I will repeat it later, but not right now. But I told everybody that came in the house, did y'all hit? All my cousins that walked in, where do you hear this? Where do you hear what Uncle Junior had grandma doing? Yeah. So yeah, that was fun. We ended the night. I crooned with my uncles. I crooned.
Yeah, y'all did barbershop quartet type shit.
Oh yeah, but like the modern day version of it. I had the Bluetooth speaker set up. I had Apple Music got this karaoke function on shit. Pull up a song and then you can hit the button and it give you the lyrics and it scrolls the lyrics as if karaoke is happening.
But the background vocals are still playing?
Oh, the whole song is still playing.
Oh. So it just have lyrics.
Yeah, but the words are moving. Motherfuckers don't care when they drinking. I don't give a fuck if Smokey is singing.
10 years.
I don't give a fuck if Smokey is singing. I'm singing too, motherfucker.
Spotify been doing that shit forever.
Hey, look, I didn't know it. Tidal ain't doing it. I saw it on Apple Music. I was like, oh, this the shit. I'm bringing this out at all the parties. Yeah. And I did it, and it was a hit. We all did that shit. It was fun. I brought up a bunch of songs we ain't have to read though. And then my uncle turned to me and looked at me like, "Oh, you know a little something, don't you, nephew?" Like, yeah, motherfucker. I've been knowing shit. You've been knowing I know shit. What the fuck are you talking? Why you acting surprised now?
Right.
Huh? Yeah. So we said that saying all kinds of Temptations, Smokey Robinson stylistic shits. It was great.
That's what's up.
It was great. We had a great grand old motherfucking time. Then went shot pool with my uncle and my cousin. After that, had an interesting time with that because I can't shoot pool for shit. I'm not a very good pool player. I went to pool halls and didn't shoot pool with motherfuckers like him. On what was it, Halsted? Damon, we used to go on. What the fuck was the pool hall?
I think it was on Halsted. It
was on Halsted?
It was somewhere down 63rd, right?
Yeah. We used to go there and never shot pool.
Yeah.
Didn't give a fuck to do it. Just was in there, just being there.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Just be there.
This is what we're doing. So, yeah. Went to that motherfucker and summarily got my ass whooped. Kind of a little bit, but not a whole lot of it. Because my other cousin that was there, he can't shoot pool neither, even though the motherfucker owned the pool table. Ha, yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah,
You gonna hear it and know
you
what
ain't
you talking about.
You ain't beat me, I beat myself. Yeah.
That nigga.
Definitely scratched on the 8-ball. Yeah. Hey, look, I'm not a pool shooter, motherfucker. I don't do that. I don't. And then the last game I had set up to definitely win, and then I was just like, man, fuck this. I'm tired of playing. I don't want next. I'm just gonna hit the ball. I missed a ridiculously easy shot. The motherfucking ball was in the corner on the lip, and I was just like, fuck it, motherfucker, stop calling me. I'm not coming in tomorrow.
And then he was just like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, that's it.
Yep, I'm done. Doop. And then I was drinking Hennessy doubles all night. So yeah, well, I was drinking Hennessy doubles there. I was drinking all night before we left. We stayed at my grandma's house. Everybody was trying to leave because we had cousins from out of town come in and shit. So we would hang out with him. But us being us, we talk a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
And then you involve any type of emotion and then alcohol, and we're gonna talk a whole lot. So motherfuckers was sitting there talking until about 10:30ish or whatever, damn near 11, before we started to roll out and get on our way to where we was gonna go. And then it ended up just being me, my uncle, and my cousin. And we had a great grand old time though. We had a ball talking shit. A motherfucking waitress came over and I don't know if this bitch was I don't know if she was lonely, delusional, or just lying to get a good tip that she was not actually gonna get. Like she came over to us at our table and was like, let me ask you a question. I think my husband doesn't want me anymore. Be like, what you talking about? Why? Well, I had an issue, we hadn't done anything for like 7 months and I stepped out. And now I moved out. He kicked me out, but recently he called me, so I don't know. Do you think he want? Like, bitch.
So she tried to either get some sympathy or try to throw some pussy.
One of the two.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know, because I think she was trying to throw pussy, but I also think she was trying to get a good tip.
Yeah.
I think the tip was more, but she was a horrible waitress. She kept coming over there. I ordered not one drink from her. I drank all night. I tried to order drinks from her. The bitch, she would come over when I had one, and I'd be like, hey, yo, I'm gonna be done with this in about 10 minutes. Come back, and yeah. Bitch wouldn't come back in 10 minutes. She'll come back in 12 minutes. But in 9 minutes, the other waitress came over and was like, can I get anything? And I'm like, yeah, let me get another double Hennessy. Every time. Every single time. We didn't order not one thing from this bride. So she was, hey, look, horrible waitress. Like you can't pump the tip button and then never actually do anything to get a tip.
Yeah.
I can't tip you on this, not like you almost like a stuff a 20 in your bra. Like
probably what she was looking for.
Well, yeah, that'll never happen. I've never stuffed a 20 in a stripper's bra or G-string. You gonna do it to a waitress? You think I'm gonna pop my $20 titty stuffing cherry on a waitress who ain't got me a drink yet? No. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this for the finest areola that I've seen on a stripper. Probably.
I still can't do it.
Hey, look, I don't see myself doing it. I'm the same person with a $7 maximum tip allowance in the strip club. And I used to go to strip clubs a lot. $7. $7 excluding alcohol. I got $7 to burn. Who want it? And I'm being I'm being judicious with these motherfuckers.
So it's not $7 all at once. No, this $7 is gonna get me.
It's a $7
5-hour night.
It's a $7 maximum, not a minimum. I think people misunderstand that. I don't gotta give all 7 out. Some nights it'd be 4.
So sometimes it just be a $2 night.
$2 night. Like, hey, look, it is what it is. It wasn't no dollar worthy breasts here tonight. So no, you didn't get anything. It is what it is. But yeah, so we did that Saturday. Then Sunday, we ain't had no kids. So
shit.
Yeah, we had no kids Sunday. Woke up Sunday morning peacefully, like.
Yeah, easy to waking up Sunday morning.
Hey, look, that's a beautiful thing to ease into a wake up because the sun hits you a little bit in under the blinds a little bit. The curtain ain't quite on the window. So yeah, that's a wonderful way to wake up. Wonderful. And then we went. Hey, look, we made a day of it. We went and got breakfast or brunch, whatever you consider it, at like damn near 1.
Yeah, nigga, that's lunch. There's no bruh in it, nigga.
Hey, look,
y'all went straight past the bruh.
Does it make it better if I say I got an omelet and pancakes?
Nah, nigga, you just got lunch in the middle of the afternoon. Breakfast in the middle of the afternoon.
Well, that's what we did. Lunch. We got breakfast in the middle of the afternoon, then went to go see Queen and Slim, had fun doing that shit with each other. I got thoughts about the movie. I'll tell y'all at a different date because he ain't watched it yet, motherfucker. And I got thoughts too. Man, we might have to come back and do another episode of this shit like sooner rather than later.
This motherfucker got hot takes.
Man, Joe, I got shit I want to say. Really want to say. And I don't feel like typing it on Facebook to you motherfuckers. I don't. But anyway, so then and then Monday happened.
What the fuck was the Monday?
I went to school. I had accepted an assignment at a particular school.
You accepted a first day after Thanksgiving break assignment?
Yeah, that probably wasn't the smartest thing, right?
Nah.
Yeah. It's a reason.
Kids have been to school for 5 days.
It's a reason why she went on vacation.
The first motherfucker that they see.
Walk right up. What happened to Mrs.? Yeah, she's not gonna be here no more. She's not gonna be, not no more. She's not gonna. I'm gonna be y'all for the next 3 days. First thing motherfucker said to me was 3 days. Yeah, all right. Should have known then.
Yeah.
Should have known then.
That nigga, that motherfucker took that as a challenge.
I should have known before that. When I walked in and told him I was subbing for this teacher, I should have known when I heard the principal, I heard the clerk in the office, I heard the security guard, all at different times. Say, but not to me. But just off. I'm glad they sent the man this time.
Ooh.
Said what?
God damn.
What? Wait. What? What?
Oh,
wait. I thought this was an intellectual position. I didn't think this required physical prowess. Like, wait, what am I doing that a woman couldn't do? Thought we was in the liberation era. Like, what the fuck? Right. Equal opportunity. Yeah.
Nigga, Bone Density matters for this position.
Mattered it did. Mattered it did. As soon as I bring these little motherfuckers up, first thing one dude try to do when he walk in the room is shake up with me. I'm not shaking up with you.
Right.
I'm not finna gangbang with a child.
First of all,
I don't gangbang.
And second of all, you ain't never been to a session. You don't gangbang.
These motherfuckers have no rules and regulations, no actual order of operations of any of the things that they actually do in their shit.
Right.
These motherfuckers are the most ridiculous thug motherfuckers I've ever seen. And that ain't even the thuggest motherfucker. I had a motherfucker come in, that motherfucker strolled in around 10 o'clock. Not a problem. 10 o'clock. Motherfucker said, yo, what's up? I'm like, yeah, all right. You can't have your cell phone out in class, man. Man, move around, fam. Move around, fam.
And nigga told you move around?
Told me move around.
Nigga, did you tell him that nigga, I'm not Bump J?
Look, dude. Look, dude. Put the phone up, or I'm gonna take it. Man, no, you ain't taking my phone. Put it up. So he put it up for a second. Then pulls it out. Oh, wow. So I'm forced to go over there. Yeah. Give me the phone. No, man, you ain't taking my phone. On my dead grandmama, you ain't taking my phone.
Was the dead grandma disappointed in what happened next?
Oh yeah, I took his phone. I definitely took his phone. And this month, I said, you got work to do. Sign in. These motherfuckers got Chromebooks. I don't know what the budgetary crisis is right now in a lot of schools, but this motherfucker in the middle of Inglewood definitely had Chromebooks for every student with no content blockers.
A word?
Nah. Nah, motherfuckers was able to browse internet at their own discretion.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Impunity.
You wouldn't have heard my voice at all, nigga.
I'm on the internet being quiet. That's what I would have thought. That's what I would have did. These motherfuckers gonna be loud, playing music on the motherfucker. I hear that. You got to know, motherfucker. But dude told me, nah. I said, sign it. No, I don't do that. I ain't like everybody else, man. Nah, I just got out of jail. I ain't even with this. What? And then I looked, and this motherfucker had not been to school for a while. So I was inclined to believe that he had, in fact, probably just got out of jail or like out of being arrested. Not for a long time, but like he was definitely jammed up on some shit for a while. So at that point, you know, I was like, oh shit, this nigga real. He out here. But still, I'm taking your phone. Still took the motherfucker phone. Got to have it.
This motherfucker need to turn the goddamn sound off on his.
I should probably do that. But I'm gonna do this. Hello. Not much. You are on the S.O.S podcast. How you doing?
Oh, you on the podcast right now?
Yeah, I'm shooting the podcast right now. You're actually live. You're talking to individuals right now.
Oh my bad. Call me text. You know.
I got you. That lets me know. That also lets me know my friends don't watch this motherfucker live.
That's fucked
at
up.
all.
Hey, what the fuck? Since when you been busy on a Wednesday, nigga?
I had rehearsal Wednesday. I just got out of rehearsal. So how long y'all gonna be on? Because I'm gonna tune you in now.
All right, we on now. We gonna be on for a while.
Okay. All right.
All right. Peace.
The number of viewers watching will not change.
Wait till I see. Wait, motherfucker, be out here. Wait, hold on. Yeah, are you on that? Yeah, motherfucker. I want to see if you actually join in. Yeah, I can see it. I can see if you was watching it when we was on. I'm gonna be like, nah, I'll watch it later. You know what I'm saying? I listen to y'all all the time. All right. I mean, some people do because it'd be a lot more views than people that be live.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, so I text the motherfucker phone. Motherfucker tells me he real, been locked up, and he don't do this shit. And I took the victories while I could take them. You don't do what they do. Cool. But you're going to be quiet. And he was quiet. And he played a game on their Chromebook. And that's when I first realized, oh, you play games with these motherfuckers? Like, okay. All right.
Hey, as long as you shut the fuck up, fuck it.
All right, whatever. I got your phone. I can't make you do schoolwork. I don't really think you do schoolwork anyway. Fast forward to today. These niggas lost their minds.
Oh, nigga, it was day 3, nigga.
Day 3 of the 3 days, and motherfuckers was like, yeah, you ain't gonna be here tomorrow. I'm finna lose my mind. Hey, man, look, I ain't doing shit. Yeah, shit ain't happening. What you gonna do about it? You ain't finna be here.
Yeah, see, that's where you fucked up. You got to know when.
I probably shouldn't have.
When their actions had no longer had consequences.
I probably shouldn't have. Today was the first day I had to write motherfuckers up. I had to write up 3 motherfuckers for fighting what they weren't fighting. When I went to school, when it was a fight in the classroom, it was a fight.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
When it was a lot of commotion, motherfuckers was getting tussled around.
Yeah,
that was a fight. And then we were fighting for real because there was animosity. There was some beef that couldn't wait until we got out of school. There was wars going on in 94 and 95.
Oh yeah, nigga. I said outside my school on the 6th grade, last day of 6th grade, and watched a nigga in my class shoot at other niggas in my class. We spectated.
Yeah,
that's what fighting in school was.
These niggas play fight with the girls.
Play fight with the girls.
Yes.
In a grab ass kind of way?
No. And I'm gonna smack your face and punch you in the chest and shoulder area kind of way.
Motherfucker, for what?
Yeah. I couldn't understand it for the life of me.
You know what? I can understand the play wrestling and shit, so I can cop grabs here and there.
Man, Joe, we tussle around, I'm gonna grab a titty, and you know that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do at 13.
Yes.
These motherfuckers is punching these bitches. and the girls is cool with it.
These motherfuckers is taking them punches
and giving them back. Shit. But I saw a motherfucker. And I saw what life can do to an individual. This around about today around like 9:40, 50-ish. This older gentleman walks in the room, got a hunch in his back, moves real slow, talk real low, came right up to my desk, shook my hand. That's how I knew he was old and real. Came to my desk, shook my hand, said, introduced himself, said, I'm Mr. Said his name, said, how you doing? My name is Mr. Miller. Even though I find it's weird for me to
call yourself Mr.
to another adult.
Right.
Like, call me Mr. Miller. You're grown. You can call me Jacques. I'm cool with that. But
Right.
that's how they do it.
Hey, I'm on the clock. I gotta be Mr.
So he tells me, he said, yeah, I got two of them. I'm supposed to have 4 of them from in here. One of them down there. I'm gonna grab. I don't see the other 2 that's supposed to be in here. And they come in, send them down. I'm gonna take him with me if you don't mind. Of course I don't mind. Take as many of these motherfuckers as you please.
Want to take a spare?
Please take me, damn it. No, whatever. So he goes over to the dude to take him to LD, which they don't call LD anymore. Well, actually, LD was the actual class, so you were in the LD class.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers get LD periods. They get special tutoring that they call all kinds of little like funny, like nice little shit, like Title I and all this other stuff, which sounds like an accomplishment, but it's not.
It's just hey, bring.
But so he goes over to the dude, the motherfucker who said he was in jail, that I just talked to. I talked to the day before because the motherfucker said he got tased by the police and was telling everybody in the class that he got tased by the police while he was serving.
While
he was serving, he got tased by the police but got away. I don't believe that shit
Not at
for the
all.
life of me. I'm not trusting a 13-year-old that could take a taser, hop a fence, and keep on trucking. I just don't think you built like that.
Right.
I've seen you in here. Y'all fight with the girls. You ain't built that way. So, dude go over, we walk up to him, and he talked to him real low. He bend over. And then dude hit him with the, man, nah, I ain't. And I feel like I want to get up. But I'm like, that's a grown-ass man over there. He should be able to handle this. He's here, but he's here on a regular basis.
Yeah.
This is my last day. How many arguing I gotta get into? So he talks to him. Dude, do this. My man comes back over to me. Yeah, he don't want to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave. The other 2 come. What? No. He's gonna go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and go.
He'll go. Nah. So I'll go over to the dude, man, come on. You gotta go. You know where you're supposed to be right now. Go ahead and go. Nah, man, I ain't trying to do that. I ain't going. Nah, man, you're gonna go. Go. He get up and he goes. I don't know if he went with dude or not. He got out the class.
Yeah.
Which was my main goal.
One less kid I gotta worry about.
One less kid I gotta worry about. Whew. So then I send these motherfuckers off the gym. They come back from gym. All these little kids is hot than a motherfucker, acting like they hot. The boys get into a fight. This is the first time I see the fight. I'm thinking it's an actual altercation. That's how those are my instincts. When motherfuckers is swinging at each other, cussing each other out, all that, I'm thinking it's a problem. I separate motherfuckers. And then I take the shit from them. Dude tried to snatch the shit back from me. Like he was going to win the snatch off.
Oh, wow.
You're not going to win the snatch off. I'm not losing the snatch off to a 97-pound 13-year-old. I don't care how many of you there are. And it was 3. I'm not losing the snatch off for you motherfuckers. Right arm, left arm, snatch off. We're going. I see you waving your hand at me. I'm not a comic. And so I get the snatch off. But then motherfucker, you don't know who I am. Yo, goofy ass. Get out. First of all, I want to say things to you, but I'm not there yet. But I'm yelling, but I'm not a yeller. I'm a hitter.
Right.
Like I yell when I'm just having fun talking with my friends.
When I get angry,
when motherfuckers be just rearing up, I get real quiet.
right?
And I'm a drive on you. That's how I'm built. That's how I survived 37 years. Not doing all this extra conversation when it ain't necessary.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck you up and I'm gonna leave. We're done with this shit. What the fuck are we talking about here? So I kicked them out. Put the shit up. I got to calm myself down a little bit. One of the little bitches that I was doing the shit for gonna tell me, you let them look. I tell, because they clustered. And I'm like, y'all got to separate. Go sit at your own desk. Why we got to sit at our own desk? Why we got to sit down? You just told us you ain't care what we said. You know what? Yeah, but y'all abused it and now stop. It's over with. Huh. You just take that on us because you mad at them little boys. Bitch, they was fucking with you all. I was helping y'all. You know what? That's why motherfuckers don't stand up for you motherfuckers now. You know? And so I said, all right, I'm gonna let the little girl fluster me. I ain't gonna say fuck you, bitch. You retarded, nasty.
You got real close to calling that little girl a bitch.
Oh yeah, I was close. I was close. I wanted to tell this bitch, no, you're gonna be 275 when you're 24. I wanted to tell her that. I wanted to, but I didn't. Because you can't tell that to children, apparently. But ooh, I could hurt them so bad. I could, and I ain't gotta touch them. These motherfuckers they let the bummiest, dirtiest motherfuckers be some of the coolest kids in the class. When I was in school, if you were dirty, we called you dirty.
Yeah, you got talked about
on a regular basis.
Constantly.
If your clothes ain't fit, we talked about. A motherfucker came into class wearing what I could only assume to be his 3rd grade brother's shirt. My son is 6, and I guarantee you he got bigger clothes than this dude. Shirts at least, definitely. He definitely shares shirts. He got his own pants like now, but he's definitely sharing shirts with like several classes below him. Definitely happening.
That's a family shirt.
And don't nobody say nothing about this shit. Everybody just let that shit just go ride. I would have roasted the dog shit out there. This boy would be crying if he was in my class when I was his age at school. Your mom couldn't afford the rest of that shirt. Like, whole time, as soon as you come to class, we go into that one. You know what I'm saying?
What time the rest of your shirt coming into class?
Man, Joe, you on time with the rest of your clothes late, huh? Like, the fuck? Like, yeah, but nah, none of that. They just let the motherfucker go around, do shit, annoy them. They don't gun nothing. They just sit there and just be mad at each other and say, motherfucker, fuck. They the most uncreative pacifist kids I could think of. Period. That shit was sorry. It was a sorry exhibition for youth bullying I've ever seen in my life. It was just sorry. I'm sorry. I've done it. I had it done to me. That's how my jokes got good, and then I did it to others. And that's how my jokes got better.
You've been on both sides of the equation.
Both sides of the equation. You people are they going to high school next year. Look, high school, you get to be alone with motherfuckers for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. So anyway, these motherfuckers do all that fighting and shit. I send them downstairs. I write them up. I miss my lunch writing out the incident report. Guess what happened after lunch?
Motherfuckers cool.
Them motherfuckers is in the room. You mean to tell me I ain't get to eat my soup because you motherfuckers was acting their ass, and I'm hungry now, and y'all right back here?
Ain't no
right
call
the
home
fuck back here? No call home. Ain't no parents coming. Ain't no. Motherfuckers lost their minds today. And then at the end of the day, once motherfuckers came in after I told everybody these motherfuckers got into a fight with these girls, I didn't know it wasn't like a fight, but still, they were fighting, hitting the floor hard. Like, this should not happen again. I kicked them out. I wrote it up. Everybody knew I wrote it up. The assistant principal, the head disciplinarian guy, these motherfuckers is right back. So at the end of the day, when I got these motherfuckers, they came right back and then they switched classes. So when they came back at the end for the final period, these motherfuckers proceeded to act their ass again. Fighting the girls. So I was slower to intervene this time. I definitely was.
You let her get a few licks in.
I definitely watched the dude smack a girl dead in the face. Her face was red. Her face was red. He hit her hard. And she said, I don't care. I mean, we was just playing anyway, so it ain't no big deal. Hey, look, I ain't even telling you shouldn't have got hit. I ain't even mad at it. Nobody else in this building seems to be mad at it.
Yeah, so
I'm not going to bother myself being mad at it.
I am not about the dangerous minds this shit.
Not at all. I'm not Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't have that level of commitment. Like, you pull a gun on me, look.
You got it? You got it?
Look, no, I'm you better use it, motherfucker, because it's not happening again. It's not. And she was at the crib. I'm shooting Jorge at the crib with the gun. Like, motherfucker, don't play with me. It's gonna be end up bad. But yeah, I definitely let her get smacked in the face. And this bitch definitely sat there and told me, it's cool. We was just playing. Your face is red. I know it hurt. I know it hurt.
Because the way you went like this, let me know. Man, you'll bounce back.
Man, but I'm goofy. I'm goofy for not wanting you motherfuckers to maim one another in the name of fun. In the name of a good time. Let me give you a black eye, bitch. Like, are you grooming yourself for a life of voluntary domestic violence? And I think that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look, hey, I said, all right. And then I got downstairs. It's like, you coming back? The officials. Because apparently this was okay. Wasn't a bad showing by me at all. They were just happy I was willing to be there.
They happy you survived.
Man, Joe, they're like, hey, yo, look, you want to come back tomorrow? No. How about Friday? Negative. Friday's my birthday, and I'm not trying to see any of these individuals on my. The last thing I'm gonna do on my birthday, and I don't even take my birthday in like reverence or like special. I go to work all the time on my birthday. I don't really do shit on my birthday. I told them, yeah, no, I'm not coming in here to see these people on my birthday at all.
Yeah, fuck no.
At all. So yeah, holler at me on Monday. I'm with it on Monday.
You with it from Monday?
I'm with it on Monday. This shit didn't bother me. This is about them. I can't make you learn. I can only be there to help you if you're trying to learn. But I don't have a vested interest in your education. I got a vested interest in the one up there and the other one in the other room right next to him. I'll get on them about what they supposed to do and what they ain't doing and how they supposed to do it or whatever. But you motherfuckers, look, I'm here to help. If you want it, I'll give it. If you don't, guess what I'm gonna do?
Not give a fuck.
Man, Joe, I'm gonna help the ones that want it, and I'll let you play whatever game that was they were playing today.
Because
that's what y'all want to do. Yeah. Go ahead and rock out. I'll deal with the ones that's actually with it. Yeah. But that was my week. That shit was amazingly fun. I had a great old time doing that shit. Yeah. Cause, it gives me shit to look at and laugh at. I laughed at these motherfuckers the entire time I'm there. I'm busting the fuck up. Not with them.
Just at them.
Yes, at them. Hey, look, I'm the right and the wrong motherfucker to do this shit with. Yeah. If you working, I'm working. If you not, guess what I'm gonna do?
I'm not gonna give more a fuck about your education than you do.
At all. And I also know when to throw in the towel. Much like your United States Senator Miss Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris 2020 is no longer.
Hey, look, so 2024? Nah.
Hey, we've been yelling Kamala 2020 since 2018.
Hey, look.
And it didn't go.
Has there ever been such a turnabout from such a promising candidate in such a short amount of time?
Yeah.
Because all I heard was Kamala Harris, 2016. Then 2018-ish, it was a little bit of, I don't know about that, right? And then
we was rocking with that shit, 2017, 2018.
2017, rocking.
We
2018,
2020.
2018, and about the middle of 2018, we was like, wait a minute, she did what? Hold on. In 2019, we was like, wait, you had a program to arrest motherfuckers for not sending their kids to school, bitch? Like, not like a fine, not like they can't come back till you come in. You just gonna send motherfuckers to jail? That's kind of fucked up, bitch. That ain't right.
Let's be honest. No one ever went to jail for that.
Hey, yo, look, she sent more black people to jail in California than Mark Furman. Yeah. She did. Unnecessarily.
I wouldn't say unnecessarily.
Yeah, she did a lot of punitive shit.
There was no unnecessarily. I'm not gonna say no, but I'm gonna say mostly not necessarily. And she also kept a lot more black people out of jail than Mark Furman did.
Hey, look, probably that too. But yeah, she was not right for the presidency. Not until she was able to atone for the things that she had done and be able to better explain away the things that her intentions. She was never able to do that.
Yeah, I would give you the not being able to explain or clearly articulate her stances and intentions and her plans and shit.
Didn't her father come out against her?
No.
Nah. Father didn't like, well, hey, look, I don't agree with it, but that's my daughter now. Y'all go hand back up.
I don't recall that.
Nah.
I don't recall that.
All right.
But I mean, her having to atone, quote unquote, for the shit that she did, that's a whole bunch of woke ass bullshit that motherfuckers don't realize that, hey, she's a goddamn prosecutor.
Yep.
That's a fucking job.
Yep.
You know what a fucking job is? To arrest people.
Yep.
And
you know what a job is to do? It's arrest people.
No,
right?
no, not arrest people. Convict criminals.
Convict criminals, right?
Convict criminals,
right? But you know what a job is? To convict criminals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when like there's evidence of, man, maybe this isn't the person that did this particular crime that comes out, maybe we should look into it. And her office actively said, nah, we ain't doing that shit. Fuck that. We got him. That's who it is. We done. That's what she did. Two black people. Not the criminals, not just criminals, to just black people.
No.
Yeah, she didn't do that?
Not just to all black people. I like she said, oh,
no, okay.
Fuck the evidence.
She
lock that nigga up.
She did it to a black person. How about that? Does that work? Does that work?
Yeah.
Is that not very fucked up?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And did she ever explain that in any justifiable or satisfying way to you?
No.
And nor did she care to. But what she tried to do was to give us she tried to give us the old sister girl. She tried to give us the grandma. She tried to give us the mom, and I'm stern. And she tried to hit everybody with a motherfucking one-liner every time she got in front of a fucking microphone because the bitch didn't have nothing to run on. Nothing. Did you hear a plan of hers about anything?
As far as what?
The economy, criminal justice, foreign affairs.
Yeah, criminal justice. I've heard some shit.
What?
Yeah, criminal justice.
Okay.
I've heard some shit.
You heard some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Put him in jail, right?
No,
yeah.
No, not put him in jail.
What?
Don't put him in jail.
Don't put him in jail.
Non-violent criminals. Get them out. Legalize weed. Get that shit. Expunge records of people who have been convicted.
No longer can you point to legalized weed as the hearkening of you being a liberal and on the side of the right and people. Everybody is trying to legalize.
You can when you're talking about removing it from the fucking Schedule I federal drug list.
Everybody's talking about doing that shit.
No, nobody's talking about doing it. All these motherfuckers are talking about decriminalizing the shit and making it illegal for you to buy the shit.
Right.
Recreational use.
Right.
Not one of these motherfuckers have talked about removing that shit
from the
Schedule I drug.
Yeah, I don't care. Am I getting arrested for smoking weed? Can I go buy weed legally right now? Well, in a couple of days. Hey, Illinois, what's up? Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah.
Is most of the country trending towards that way right now?
In some ways, yeah.
With some ways, most of the country is trending that way now.
But
so you're not out on a limb by saying we're gonna legalize weed. Yeah, no, bitch, it's already being legalized. Shut the fuck up.
But still,
I
motherfuckers
need
are
something
still
else.
in jail for that shit. Motherfuckers can still be drug tested for that shit for your job. Motherfuckers, this shit can still cause a lot of fucking harm for motherfuckers.
You could be drug tested for it, yes,
mm-hmm.
And you can also be alcohol tested on your job too. Hey, you can be tested for a lot of shit. If your job ain't gonna allow it, your job ain't gonna allow it. And I don't care if it's legal recreationally or not. It doesn't matter. If your job don't want you to do it, guess what you can't do? All the shit in GNC is legal right now. NFL don't let nobody take none of that shit.
All right, so
I'm just saying.
Once weed becomes legal, well, decriminalized in Illinois.
No, legal.
No, all right.
Recreationally
yes,
legal.
Yes, recreationally legal.
January 1st.
January 1st. All right, so now once that happens, and let's say you see some shit on this fucking dispensary website in California. Hey, that looks like some bomb shit. I wish I could try that. You gotta order that shit.
Okay. Nigga, I can't sell tires across state lines. So I mean, shit.
Can't sell tires across state lines.
I don't know. I was bullshitting, but it's other shit. It's other shit that you can't just sell across state lines. So we being one of those
legal
things,
products should not.
I'm talking about legal products. It should never, but it exists now. That is not my hang up. My hang up is, hey, yo, I don't give a fuck about your weed stance. I don't. And I don't give a fuck about you saying, and we're going to see you later, Mr. Trump. I don't give a fuck about your zinger that you could get off on Twitter. And she couldn't let the last one slide. You see that shit?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he was like, so sad to see Kamala go. Gonna miss you out there. Was really hoping to see you on the campaign trail. And she was like, don't worry, Mr. President. I'll see you at your impeachment hearing. Like, yeah, because she got to get a zinger in.
Hey, but that's the real shit. She gonna see it at his fucking impeachment hearing.
Great.
Because she's a senator.
Great. Cool. Understand something. The impeachment can carry through in the House. It's not carrying through in the Senate.
No.
So all she's doing is grandstanding. So she's telling him what? I'm gonna see you at your impeachment trial in the Senate when you gets to us, and then you're gonna get off, but I'm gonna see you there. Like what? What the fuck is that?
So you consider the whole fucking impeachment pointless?
Not pointless. Get it through, but it's not. Get it through. He's not gonna go anywhere, but it sets a precedent. It sets a tone. Impeach this motherfucker. They impeached Bill Clinton. Impeach him too. For actually doing the shit that he's doing.
So her
impeach
talking
him.
about, hey, nigga, you about to get impeached.
But not by you. Not by you, though. She's not gonna do anything. She knows that what they're gonna do is absolutely shit. So she knows he's not gonna have. She knows he's not gonna leave office.
Hey,
she knows that.
So does every motherfucking representative that voted to.
But it's important to make the stand and get it on paper where it counts. The Democrats have the numbers in the House to do it. They don't have them in the Senate. So for the you folks in the Senate to be sitting here acting like you finna do some shit, you know you're not finna do shit. So don't puff out your chest like you finna do something. Let your youngins handle your work.
But they not handling shit.
They're gonna impeach him.
They're not. If when it comes to the Senate, everybody in the goddamn mama knows that this shit is gonna get shut down. Mm-hmm. We all know that.
Mm-hmm. So
her saying, "Hey, nigga, you finna get impeached," it's just like the fucking representative saying, "Hey, we finna impeach Donald Trump," and then actually doing the shit. Except now they just fucking preempting fucking Jeopardy.
It's a legal proceeding. It's a legal proceeding, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
He will not be removed from office.
Okay.
Unless the Senate also agrees to impeach. But they're not going to.
Yeah, we all know that.
So with it being what it is, it's a show. 1, 2, it sets a precedent for this action happening. I'm with them. Let them do that. Let them be the ones that beat their chest about what it is they can actually do. Hey, it's like the Bulls G League team winning the motherfucking G League championship. You can't be Zach LaVine talking about, yeah, we got the G League sold up. Like, no, let the G League brag about the G League shit. You brag about the NBA shit or not at all. You can't. Shut the fuck up. It means nothing. She's just trying to garner another highlight, another headline, because that's all she's about.
You think that's all she's about?
Yes, she was the most disingenuous person on the stage, and she shared a stage with Tulsi Gabbard, who not more than 4 years ago was on Fox News eviscerating Barack.
You think that she's more
for the shit she's trying to tout him for now?
She's more disingenuous than her?
Yes.
And
Yes.
hell no.
Yes.
Hell no.
Yes. I do. I just do. I do. I think they whole little bullshit. I think her whole little her whole bullshit attacks at Tulsi at this time. The bitch waited till my campaign's running on fumes. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. You know what? I'm gonna throw some barbs Tulsi Gabbard's way because she came in my girl Hillary, who I also don't really fuck with, but fuck it. It's gonna get me some headlines and more camera time on the stage. So guess what I'm gonna do? This.
Was Kamala at a debate with that other bitch before this one?
Yes.
When?
The one right before this one.
I don't recall seeing this motherfucker anywhere.
She was she wearing a white pantsuit the first time too? The bitch was on the stage dressed like fucking Scarface. Hey look, not for nothing. That made me a little it made me like her a little bit more. She was on stage dressed as Scarface, G. That shows something. I like that.
She ain't do the cocaine. She ain't living it. She ain't living it up.
Hey look, you can't crack a brick. you can't take a brick, crack a brick, put your face in the shit. You can't do Beanie Siegel.
I mean, if you that would have gotten her more. That would have gotten her more attention and more votes than anything else she fucking said.
It wouldn't have got her more votes.
It would have.
The motherfuckers who would have voted couldn't vote.
Shit.
The motherfuckers who would have voted for that shit can't vote. They're all felons.
I can vote. Goddamn.
I. So them plus you, she got one.
Hey, motherfuckers don't
Maybe
understand
8
how
motherfuckers like you.
motherfuckers don't understand how influential I am. My vote equals 10 more votes, regardless.
Hey,
I
look.
know the right people.
Hey, look.
And if I tell a
just because
motherfucker,
your uncle tell you his address and you write his name down, well,
nah. If I show a motherfucker a fucking video of this bitch doing a whole fucking big ass bowl of coke and then answering the goddamn question during the debate, I can get you votes in the primary in Illinois. Fuck with me. Joe Biden don't get no ideas because I know that's just Wednesday for you. But I can't even say that other bitch. But yeah, because I don't want her to win.
who?
The other bitch that you said that Miss
Tulsi?
Harris was
Tulsi is not gonna win. Tulsi's
Obviously
there
not.
just to be there. She's also not a great candidate. I don't like her either. I'm just saying that, hey, you made Kamala, you made this bitch likable. Look in the mirror.
She didn't.
She did. Hey, guess who's still in the race?
The white woman?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Kamala, go home, reevaluate. Have a come to Jesus moment with yourself in the mirror. Think about it. Everybody liked you 2015, 14, and up until 16, 17. Everybody. Now they don't.
I still fuck with
Once
you.
more light was shone upon you, people stopped liking you. I can't convince a motherfucker of nothing. I can't convince him to eat macaroni and cheese the right way. So of course I'm not gonna be able to convince him that Kamala Harris is not for the people.
You definitely can't, nigga, because you put fucking slices of fucking cheese in your cheese eggs. You have
Wait, hold on. What? You have a problem with slices of cheese in your cheese eggs?
Yes, we've already discussed this. You do it wrong.
Again.
But so yes, that automatically disqualifies you from
So what cheese do you put in your cheese eggs?
the shredded cheese.
Yeah, you bougie. Everybody got shredded cheese. You better tear that shit up yourself.
Everybody got shredded cheese.
No, they don't.
Motherfucker, you don't eat tacos?
Yeah, but not. We don't have a household, and we just talked about this yesterday because I smelled tacos at one part of the house, and then I came into the kitchen and I saw spaghetti, and I was like, I was a little disappointed.
Wow.
I was a little disappointed. I ate the spaghetti. It tastes delicious, by the way. Thank you. Had to say that because I want to cook again.
You want to cook again.
Yeah, right. But so no, we don't have taco fixings just readily available at the snap. So we got to go get Taco Tuesday. Got to be like planned on the way home.
Damn.
Like, you know what? We're gonna do tacos tonight.
Nigga,
Let's stop.
You know how expensive that makes tacos? Thoroughly expensive.
How? What are you talking about?
Because you gotta buy the meat.
Okay.
Gotta buy shells.
Okay.
Gotta buy sauce.
Okay.
Gotta buy lettuce.
Okay.
Forgot about cheese.
Okay.
Forgot about season.
Yeah, all right.
Nigga, that's a whole goddamn shopping trip.
Yeah, I mean,
Tacos.
I'm really trying to figure out which of these things am I by me getting them today is adding to the overall cost of the tacos. Regardless of when I bought this shit, I still paid for this shit.
No, but if you already got this shit, then you don't have to.
What, spend this money now?
Yeah.
You know, my money don't expire. Like, my money don't expire.
But
like,
food does, nigga.
Yeah, that's why I buy the shit when I'm gonna cook it.
So you buy it and then you make tacos once and then you throw the rest of that shit away, or you just got your goddamn tacos just covered in all the goddamn cheese.
No. When we make tacos, then we'll have shredded cheese. But on a regular basis, we don't have shredded cheese
Y'all
just
not
at the
eating
ready.
tacos on a regular basis?
No, we not.
Hey, I'm for the free my little homie up there. The YouTube star. This man's got to eat microwave chicken nuggets and tacos once every 4 months.
Hey, look, talk to his mama. She don't make tacos like that.
Nigga, you can make.
Nah.
You know how long it take me to take my tacos?
Hey, look, what you was waving your hands and pointing the shit? What are you talking about? You be doing the cooking. I was gone. I wasn't even here.
It take 8 minutes to make tacos, nigga.
Hey, look, it don't, but
It does.
No, I don't.
5 minutes of browning meat. All right, 15 minutes. Put
So,
it like that.
Where you get these pre-diced tomatoes from?
Huh?
You didn't put tomatoes on your tacos?
No, I don't eat tomatoes.
Look, again, anyway, Kamala, personally from me to you, fuck you. Him to you, I love you. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Salute to Kamala Harris. Now I need to find a new candidate.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to rock with Yang, but hey, we just barely got a black motherfucker in 8 years ago. Y'all ain't about to get an Asian motherfucker in.
Hey, look.
And I fucks with him.
Hey, look, Yang out here talking about we should get paid off of Facebook and Google, Instagram, Twitter, all the shit that is using our information to sell to people. We should get a cut of that. And you know what? That motherfucker ain't lied. Now, he don't need to be president, but one of the other presidential candidates need to adopt that philosophy that we should get paid for our information for these particular services. I think that, hey, yo, look, I wouldn't mind a $100, $200 a year rebate check from Facebook.
See what you saying? You the same motherfucker that talked about the whole $1,000 a month shit. Even though these motherfuckers are taking away jobs constantly and maximizing profits constantly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Amazon's a multi-billion-dollar company, but they trying to tout these $15 hour jobs. Like, they're the cast me out. Yeah, I said cast me out.
Yeah, they got $15 an hour jobs if you work directly for Amazon. However, 75% of their jobs aren't directly from Amazon. They're from a staffing agency. So
exactly.
Shout out to y'all motherfuckers making $10 an hour.
Exactly. And shout out to Amazon for figuring out a way to make $11 billion a year on some shit. Like, yeah, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna pay you $15 an hour. Hey, and, wages should increase. Yes. That's not to be. We know that already.
Yes. But he also realized that a lot of these motherfucking jobs are not gonna exist, and these companies are gonna make more money off of getting rid of these jobs. So
wait. You mean to tell me that there's going to be a time in which there will no longer be a need for a cashier at a McDonald's?
Yep.
You mean to tell me that there's
tomorrow?
You mean to tell me there's going to be a time that's going to exist where there's no longer going to be a need for a person to take this freighter truck, package truck, cross country?
Yep.
What?
Yes, shit is happening.
The fuck?
Yeah. And you know who's making all the money off of that shit?
Ooh.
The companies.
Wow.
And you know who should be getting paid that money? The people.
The people?
Yes.
What?
Yes. And he said, and this is why I fucks with him. He was like, hey, ain't shit we could do about losing these goddamn jobs. And once these jobs disappear, and it's not like we can't just fucking put you somewhere else. Chances are, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gonna be working.
What did he say about coal miners and coding?
Hey, you motherfuckers ain't built for this shit.
Y'all can't code. Stop bullshit. Right. Don't lie to yourself.
Don't lie to yourself. And let's be honest, these motherfuckers can't. And these motherfuckers need to stop lying to themselves. But the fact of the matter is, your motherfucking job, and this is the shit, like this is why I fucks with the nigga. Hey, then they're like, hey, Trump is lying to y'all. Talking about he gonna bring you good jobs. Like, hey, bitch, your job gone.
Over.
That shit ain't coming back.
It's a wrap. It's a dub on digging in
That
rock.
shit is done.
It's a dub on digging in rocks for better rock shit.
And you old as fuck. You ain't no sense of you trying to learn this shit.
There's
So,
nothing you're gonna be able to do for us in the society. Well, you know what? You can work at you can go work at like a Sears. Wait, hold on.
No,
Shit,
y'all really
no.
bitches.
Man,
Because y'all motherfuckers didn't want to go to the goddamn store. Y'all rather sit at home.
Okay,
All right,
so
cool.
So you can work at Amazon and pull packages.
No, you ain't.
Fuck.
No,
Oh
you can't do
shit,
that
they making machines that can pull packages now.
Yep.
Damn.
All right, you can work as a delivery driver, except we got these goddamn drones that we working on, and these motherfuckers will get a package to your house in 3 hours. So
Wait, you talking about the flying drones?
Yeah.
Or the drones they got that just drive around and deliver shit right to you?
No, that's Domino's. Domino's is one that have the cars that just deliver the pizza.
No, I'm just saying that it exists.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't. This motherfucker say, "Hey, your job is gone, bitch. It's not coming back. You too old to do some other shit. So you got priced out. The least we could do is make these motherfuckers pay
A little bit of something.
Yeah.
To everybody.
To everybody.
They give you a little something to live off of.
Hey, Yang watched fucking Carver in Hampstead there and was like, my nigga,
You got something here.
you working with something.
You got something here.
Get a little hoppers $200 every month, every week, whether you use them or not.
Man. So speaking of law enforcement individuals based on characters from The Wire.
Oh, and speaking of drinking, because we've been drinking.
Definitely been drinking. But so if you all are new to the show.
Or if you don't live in Chicago.
Well, no. You may not know the affinity for a particular television program that aired in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Called
2000.
Called The Wire.
The Wire.
It was based on the urban dealings of a street gang and law enforcement's and the government's interaction of the local city government's interactions with said gang. So fast forward to what was it, October? Where we saw one top cop, one police chief become embroiled in a situation in which he was thought to be under duress. Under duress.
Yeah.
In his vehicle, condition. Slumped and
fucking blood pressure medicine got to him.
Hey, look, we've all had issues with medication, right?
Like,
yeah.
Especially when you get switched to something else, like you don't really know the side effects. Say, hey, don't drive heavy machinery for 8 hours. You're like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I've been taking medicine for months. I know how to do this shit. And then all of a sudden you end up passed out in the middle of the goddamn street.
Hey, look, the label can be unclear. It says don't operate heavy machinery for 8 hours. But in my mind, I'm saying this is only a 6-hour trip. So I'll just operate it for 6, not the full 8, and that'll be good, right?
Yeah. Makes sense.
It makes sense, right? Yeah. So hey.
I ain't say what not shit.
Doom. Yeah. But apparently, being slumped over and then directly after having a medical issue, just announcing that you know what, it's about my time. I just started looking around, and
god damn,
I should leave. And so he says that in October. Immediately, there's an individual that I know that went right to Facebook and said that he was
he was drunk as fuck.
He was drunk as fuck on some shit, doing some shit he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to last week. Well, is it this week? This was Monday.
Yeah.
Fast forward to Monday, the 1st.
Yeah,
Our mayor, the distinguished Lori Light, folks.
Lori Lightfort.
Yeah. Went on ahead and relieved this individual of the duties of police chief. Although he was trying to relieve himself of those duties.
Yeah, he was like, hey, just give me 2 more months and just give me a month and I'm out of here. I swear I'm
look, he said that and then she let him get a month. Well, he said, let me get 2 months. And then he got a month. And then he was like, hey, look, so he was planning the party. He was like, yeah, so we're gonna get like I want to do silver and black balloons. And it was like, hey yo, Ed, can I holler at you? Right? Hey yo, Ed, come here. He was like, oh yeah, so about the balloons, I want them to be silver and black. And then, are you guys gonna get like any like special performers for the ceremonies? They're like, no. But mission is talking. Now that you're talking about your ceremony, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, you fired, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and clean your desk out now,
Right.
and get the fuck out. And there's gonna be a press conference.
Mhm.
In which press conference our illustrious mayor Lori Lightfort,
Mhm.
the Mo to beat all Mo's. I know I'm mixing all the gangs here, but she is all of them.
Yeah,
Lori Lightfoot is a
Harriet
gangster.
Washington.
She's a gangster corner. She's a gangster
She's a
four
vice
corner
gangster
disciple.
corner lord.
Blackstone.
BD.
2-6. Just cause. Why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
she look like she got a little bit of Mexican in it. She might be a little bit 2-6.
She could be a Latin king, but
Right.
2-6 definitely.
Definitely 2-6.
Definitely. Like,
Definitely 2-6.
is you Boricua?
Right.
Boricua? Yeah. Whatever. So she said, I was disappointed and thoroughly, whatever the fuck she said about the new information. And she said, with respect to his family and his wife, I'm not gonna talk about what it is that he did. Which let everybody know
exactly what the fuck it is.
what the fuck he did.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Like,
When the motherfucker, hey, yo, look, I like your wife, so I ain't even gonna tell her what the fuck you did. So now she gonna know that I did some shit
that his wife would be thoroughly upset about.
Yeah. Like going to
Yo, Curtis, what up?
I've been to this place a number of times.
Border Exchange?
Yes.
Trade?
The restaurant bar inside of it. I still don't know how to say that name. Ceres. Is it Crease? Is it Ceres? Ceres? Whatever the fuck it is, they pour you some of the best alcoholic beverages imaginable. I don't think they understand how a low ball glass was meant to be used, but I'm not mad at them for it. So they'll take a low ball glass and fill it, and then if you ask for, let's say, let me get a Crown and Coke, they'll say okay, and literally give you Crown and then give you a Coke. So they'll give you a glass of Crown, a low ball, full glass of. This is the only place I feel comfortable drinking downtown, and that should tell you something, because you all have seen me drink for 108 weeks. Yeah. So when Eddie said he only had a couple drinks, I believe him. I didn't know he was drinking series level drinks though, because they're not regular drinks. Series. They're at their place. They're a little different. So yeah, he went there, got a couple drinks with a lady friend of his, and then went to a car, in which I read, because I haven't seen the video yet. Yeah. But you know the video's coming out, right?
Yeah, it's coming soon.
It's coming. It's gonna be on World Star like probably Friday-ish, maybe Saturday. It's gonna be on World Star. Chicago Police Chief. Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently he was getting topped off in the car while drinking. And let's be honest. Who among us have not gotten topped off in a parked vehicle while drinking?
Now, but here we go. Step 2. Who among us have not been topped off in a parked car while drinking by a police officer, whom afterwards we take to their job?
Wait, what? Who went to their job?
The chick that was topping them off.
She went to work?
She went to work.
Champ.
She went to work.
Champ.
And now, mind you, this is allegedly, but allegedly, y'all police chief, drunk ass, dropped her off at work.
And then sat there?
Nah. I guess he went to go see his other bitch. Or he was on his way home. After getting, now, mind you, the whole mixture of new medication, real liquor, dome, wild drunk, that's gonna make any nigga tired.
Hey, look, hey, any of those things alone can make you tired.
Right. But
I have definitely been sleepy after all three of those things individually. He had the trifecta and had the wherewithal to pull over, park, and hey, look, I have made it home and went to sleep in the car outside my house.
Yeah.
Outside my house. My wife has called my phone outside, not of this house, but when I was a little bit younger, outside the crib. I was outside. I was at the crib. She's called people looking for me. I'm outside. Hey, story time. So there's one night, right? We were out drinking at like Club Wet, a Chrome, or whatever the fuck that's closed down is now something else. But like in the early aughts.
In the early aughts.
Yeah, in the early aughts. So after dropping my friends off, I make it home after a heavy night of drinking. I get home because if you got an old uncle born before 1940, you've heard this phrase. My car know the way home.
Right. Yes.
You heard that. You heard that.
No matter how the fuck you feel, your car know the way home.
My car know the way home. On that night, my car knew the way home. Got home. Parked. Did a fine job of parallel parking. Parallel park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. In the car. Went dead ass to sleep. Not gonna say passed out, but dead ass went to sleep. I awakened to my knuckles being hit by my lovely counterpart. You have an instrument over there. You can chime in whenever you feel like it. So she started to accost me and hit me about my hand area, and I didn't.
You feel shit?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Nick, was the engine off?
Was the engine off? I'm not sure. I think it may have been.
Engine
off, but I'm in the driver's seat. Engine off, and I'm sitting there. Hey, look,
it's in the middle of it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's asleep in the car.
Hey, look.
Across the street, not directly in front of the house.
I couldn't. Hey, look. It was a. This is an avenue we're on here.
You talking about when you was on
Indiana?
Yeah.
You
know how many lanes there are?
Right.
So he was across the street. I'm just saying it wasn't even
I wanted to sober up before I decided to cross the street.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a chance he could have been like too intoxicated and then he passed out in that second lane. Nobody would have wanted that. So
it's not the safest neighborhood to fall asleep in a car.
But a power nap.
But
he was knocked out. He didn't feel anything.
But I'm me, so I'm cool. She comes over, bothers me, smacks me, maybe with that screwdriver right there, the yellow and black.
It wasn't a screw. I don't even know what I hit you with, but it was something.
Hit the shit out of me, right? And then proceeds to go in the house. Upon which time, and then I'll give you the story how it happened. Right. Well, how I remember it. Not how it happened. I'll give you the actual happening, but I'll tell you how I knew it happened at the time. That happened, and then I eventually regained my calibration and got my keys, got out the car, closed the car, locked the car, went in the house, proceeded to take off my things from the night, reach in my pocket to get my phone. What is my phone? You can do that.
Yeah,
you
do 3 pats and then take your pack.
Shit. Pocket. Maybe I dropped it in the car.
Yeah.
Go to the car, look at it, phone in the car. Hey, call my phone. She calls the phone. Someone answers the phone. What did they answer? They text back.
I think they answered it.
They answered it, and then hung up.
Ooh, yeah.
Instantly upset. Yeah. And then she does the wonderful thing, in my opinion, and probably a mistake in most rational people's opinion. She tells me, I saw this woman at your car in the red coat. I said, huh.
Now you gotta go beat up a motherfucker with a red coat.
I'm finna go outside and look for a motherfucker wearing a red coat.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do. I go outside and she like, no, wait. She comes behind me, chasing me, trying to put on shit because it's winter outside at this point. Yeah, I might have left that part out. It's cold, so I go out, hop in my car.
You go hit the streets trying to find this motherfucker in a red coat.
Oh yes,
yeah, no doubt.
I find individual in a red coat.
Uh-huh.
It was one of the various ladies of the night that lived in our neighborhood. Happened to be one that lived like 4 doors down from us. Go to her. Did you find a cell phone? Did you take a cell phone? She was like, which one of these is yours? Pulls out a few cell phones.
Oh wow! So this is her evening. Just walks through the streets collecting cell phones.
Pulls out a few of these motherfuckers. Nah, ain't none of them mine. She says, all right, hold on. It might be at the house. Where the fuck is your house? Right over here. This is when I find out the bitch lived 4 doors down from us. Goes in the house, gets my phone. Why do you have my phone? Oh, well, I saw that girl at your car. I ain't know who she was. So I went over to ask you, hey, and then I saw your phone. So I took it because I ain't know somebody else was going. I ain't know she was going to come back and take it from you.
Shit.
The prostitute knew me.
But didn't know me.
But didn't know her because I went outside on my block. Hey, look, when I move in the neighborhood, that's why I know the neighbors over here now. When she really don't.
I do. I actually take walks around.
Yeah,
or used to.
Well, okay, all right, cool. You know them.
And then
now.
when we were over there, I had to walk to the train.
Walking to the train and being on the porch, talking to the neighbors. Because we black, motherfucker. It's a porch.
Yes,
what the fuck?
That's definitely what happened.
So you sit on your porch now?
Yeah, constantly.
Your front porch?
Yeah, constantly.
Yes.
That's how I saw, Lord. All right, so that's how I saw the lady across the street from my crib pull up on and get her ass whooped by somebody else that was renting out the house that she used to live in. This is a hilarious story.
Wait, she drove to her own ass whooping?
She drove to her own ass. She drove to and instigated her own ass whooping. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Did you finish your prostitute story before I got to do my?
Oh no, that was basically the story. She gave me my phone back because she took my phone because she knew me. She recognized me, knew who I was, but didn't recognize her, and ain't want nobody to harm me. Which leads to my larger point. Hey, yo, look, go out your neighborhood. No matter what neighborhood you in, if you a stand-up individual and you good, your neighborhood will protect you. I'm a firm believer in that.
Man, nigga, you just fell into trading places. You ran into the prostitute with the golden heart.
Maybe.
Did she have a wig and say that she know what, I got 5, maybe 10 more years with this body.
Hey,
I'm about to get.
Look, I don't think this was I'm getting out the game level prostitute. I think she was thoroughly entrenched in the game and was going to be there for the duration of whatever you want to call it. But she was going to be there for a while. She was going to sell it as long as they was buying it. That was what it was. I don't know how many people was buying it. This was not stuff you should purchase.
Yeah.
This was buyer beware. This was, hey, yo, look, factory defects, irregulars. Remember when Theo got the t-shirts in the box with no neck holes?
Oh, shit.
This is her. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So anyway, she drove up, to get her own ass whooped.
Yeah. All right. So I'm sitting.
We ain't forgot about you, Eddie, by the way.
Yeah. We ain't forgot about you, Eddie. All right. So I'm sitting on the porch, sitting out there chilling, smoking, none of my business. My kid wants to run around outside. I'm like, all right, cool. Go ahead, run around outside. All right, cool. I'm sitting on the front porch. He running around back and forth from the front of the house.
Look how fast I am.
Yeah.
Quick.
Watch this. Kids always tell you to watch this and do the wackest shit.
Man, Joe, you jumped into
jumped
into 360. You was 2 inches off the ground, motherfucker.
I want one of these motherfuckers to come do a double backflip, somersault, swirl, all that shit. Like, I'm not gonna jump. I'm not gonna sit here and say, watch this, and then you just jump in the air and twirl. Like, you don't even make a whole rotation. You do like a 180, 195 at the most.
Motherfuckers doing 215s.
Right. All right, so we out there, chilling. And then I hear the lady who is the girl who is currently renting the crib, the house across the street. I hear on the phone, like, well, you know what? Pull up then. I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. Pull up. And then she said, all right, on my mama is gonna be something. And then I seen the car pull up. And
is this the pull up?
Yeah, because I knew who it was when the truck pulled up.
Oh, so you knew who was arguing?
Yeah,
on the phone.
I didn't know who was arguing on the phone, but when the truck pulled up, I instantly knew that there was a chick that used to live in that house.
Oh,
and then she said in the car, she was like, "You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit." And then old girl that she was arguing with was like, "Oh, my mom, I'ma send it up." And at that moment, I looked at my kids like, "Go in the house," because I knew it was about to go down. And then he went in the house. Sure enough, the chick who used to live there, who pulled up in the truck, she got out the truck and was like, "What you want to do?" And then she swung in her fist. The girl that she was trying to hit was right there. Her fist got about right here, and then it went back there, and then she was under a goddamn truck.
Wait,
she got.
Hold on, she punched and then got rewound and then went under a truck.
No, she didn't even complete her swing, because before she completed her swing, the girl that she was swinging on hit her with a beep beep beep.
Oh,
and
shit!
Then knocked her ass under the truck and was like, "You know what? I'm gonna fall back because I could have fucked you up right there." I said, God.
She gave her an ass whooping and a talking to.
Yes, she gave her.
Because she cared.
She gave her the prequel. She gave her the preamble to an ass whooping. Like, I could fuck you up, but I'm not gonna do that. But just know that you could have got fucked up right here.
I could have hit you with the whole Constitution, but I gave you the Bill of Rights, bitch.
Right. And you know what? That's got to be even more fucked up for a motherfucker to be able to whoop your ass and not whoop your ass. It might be even more fucked up than the motherfucker to be able to whoop your ass and then actually whoop your ass. Because not only are you losing a fight, but you're also getting pity.
Man, hey, look. A pity ass whooping.
No, not a pity ass whooping. Pity from getting your ass whooped. Like, you starting a fight.
Oh, so I beat your ass so bad, I pity you. Why is this motherfucker doing this to you? Wait, I'm that motherfucker. You know what? I should stop.
No. If a motherfucker could whoop your ass and they just bing your ass to let you know that they could whoop your ass and then don't whoop your ass because they feel bad for you.
Hey, look. The bing under a truck constitutes an ass whooping in my book.
No, because it could have got way worse.
Oh, no, it could have been a worse ass whooping, but I'm saying that meets the minimum criteria for ass whooping. Yeah. Bing under a truck. That's an ass whooping. Yeah. That's an ass whooping. Now, she could have put the foo fops on you.
Yeah, she definitely damn near got the foo fops.
Why is there so many motherfucking sound effects to get your ass whooped?
Because you hear a lot of you hear bing, or the foo fops,
hit it with the foo fops,
skibbity paps.
Hit it with the
right. And a ping.
Oh! You ever heard this one when the motherfucker said they finna run? When the motherfuckers is running, they do this one. Man, I was out there and I hit it with the.
Nah, I never got a run sound effect.
You never got a run sound effect?
Man,
Joe.
But I've never got a run sound effect. Fight sound effects we get today. Ping. Pop.
Nah, you never heard that? I got a little on that motherfucker. I was like, pew.
I get a pew. I'm not gonna pew. Ain't nobody gonna tap the legs. Nah.
Motherfuckers tap the legs. That shit be crazy. It'd be funny. Hey, Chicago, nigga. Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, so the fucking chief of police got fired 2 weeks before he quit. Like, it's like, if you work a regular job that you've been at for 15 years, by the time you get to retirement, you usually got like a month and a half worth of fucking vacation days.
Man, Joe, senioritis. I can't just like ride this shit out.
Right. Like right now, if I wanted to quit my job, I could get paid until February.
Man, Joe. So he don't need to know where I put the key and nothing. Like he don't need to know none of this shit. Like
this motherfucker ain't gonna leave a note for the next police chief.
Hey yo, but he ain't gonna
like the president.
but he ain't gonna know where we leave the coffee filters at though. Like
man, none of that shit.
None of that shit
like,
matters.
you have been asked to remove yourself expeditiously.
Immediately. But I got thoughts on the whole firing though on some serious shit. I really think the firing was on some bullshit.
Really?
I do. Even though I didn't like him all that much because of all of his police apologizing for murdering motherfuckers that look like me and you.
Understand?
You know what I'm saying? I just think that I thought it was petty and punitive. When a motherfucker get up there and say, I ain't gonna say what you did, I'm just not gonna tell your wife and your children. You know what you're doing, and it's unnecessary, in my opinion, for you to do that. She could have got up there and said, "Hey yo, I'm gonna remove." If it was that serious, you could have just, I'm removing him from command now. We need to make the transition earlier than what we had planned, and we're gonna move on from him. Period. You ain't got to get up there and say all the extra shit, because you're still a professional at the end of the day, and everybody, to a degree, is afforded a certain level of professional courtesy, depending on what they do. Now, let's be honest about what he did. This motherfucker went, cheated on his wife, and got some head in the car and got drunk.
And got thoroughly drunk in a police officer and a police car, and then abuse his position as a fucking police chief to get out of that shit.
Hey, yo, look, don't arrest me for this shit. I'm gonna just go ahead and step down. He already capitulated to it, and it was the step down that let you know that he fucked up. We all knew he fucked up.
No. That's one of those. Hey, you can play it how you want to out there, but just let me know what it is so that I could be prepared for it. And then you tell me what it is exactly.
So you think she ain't know what it was?
No, I think
everybody else out here knew what the fuck it was.
I think that motherfucker kept that lie alive. He tried to keep the lie alive to the wrong motherfucker.
Keep the lie alive and retire at the same time. The actions ain't indicative of the narrative. I'm not gonna try to keep the lie alive and retire. If I was trying to keep the lie alive, I'm gonna keep the job till fucking April when I'm fully vested and then move along. But no, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna try to do it as quick as possible, but I can't quit tomorrow. So, hey yo, let's quit. End of the year, I'll go ahead and quit. Even though April would have been the most opportune time when I've been able to get the most amount of money for retiring. But I'm not gonna retire in April. I'll retire now, but just in 2 months, in a month and a half.
But he tried to keep the lie alive until he was out the door. And that's what
he kept the lie alive to the public. I don't think he kept the lie alive to us.
He tried to keep the lie alive to the motherfucker who he shouldn't have been trying to keep the lie alive to. He tried to keep the lie alive to the motherfucking mayor. He could have been like, hey, mayor, hey, Lord, man to man, hey, I was out with this bitch, and I was getting some head. You know how it is, but I'm trying to keep this shit low. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm back out right now. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna retire at the end of the year. I'm gonna coach these last 2 months. I'll give you time to find out the next replacement. Walk the band. Hey, we just gonna keep this shit, all this shit low. But he didn't do that shit. He tried to play that shit. Oh, Mayor Lori Lightfort. I swear on my mama, I didn't do nothing. And then you
keep saying that, but the actions ain't indicative of the narrative you're painting. The motherfucker who trying to keep the lie alive ain't retiring out of the blue and retiring so soon. You being in the position that he has is not a transition that happens over a month and a half. It's just not. It's not a month and a half transition. You let a motherfucker know. I'm retiring next year. When you retire some shit like that, I'm retiring next year. When Rom said I ain't running for mayor no more, when he wanted to get about that shit because he knew the shit was going to come down on him, what that motherfucker do? I ain't running. And he announced that shit how far in advance? Exactly. That was damn near a year he announced that shit.
Yeah.
And everybody else is allotted that time. I already know where I live. I live in a crooked ass city. I know everybody from the ruler to the tutor. I said ruler to the tutor. Yep. Yeah. I've been around my country people for a little bit. Holidays has happened, you know. But everybody in this motherfucker corrupt. But with them, even though they're corrupt, they're afforded a certain level of dignity upon leaving, a certain level of professional courtesy in that, hey, yo, look, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go ahead and leave quick, but I'm gonna leave now. And we ain't gotta go ahead and drag nothing out through the mud or put it in the media, no shit like that. I don't like what this bitch did off of the strength of you doing it to a black man, number one. Yeah. Number two, you want to excoriate him about his actions. When his actions, as far as the shit that you want to have an issue with, was him getting drunk, him trying to act like he didn't get drunk, and fuck another bitch at the same time. But you're not firing him for the police misconduct, the mishandling, the fucked up treatment of individuals, anything like that. It wasn't a cover up in the actual job realm. It was a cover up in his personal life. He's covering up personal shit. He wasn't covering up no malfeasance that would have affected you or me or anybody else really in the large realm.
You don't think that he covered up the fact that he was drunk as fuck?
How was that affecting me or you? I'm understanding he covered up. I'm drunk as fuck. I'm with that, but the drunk as fuck, the fucking the other bitch, all that, I consider those personal.
No. The drunk as fuck and being caught being drunk as fuck while driving, that's not personal shit. That's him using his job as a fucking barrier to cover up his crimes. Because it's a
DUI.
Yes,
really. It's a DUI. It's a DUI.
It's a DUI.
It's a DUI.
Yes, it is a DUI.
Right.
And him using his badge
right.
and his job and his position to cover that shit up is
he used his job to do personal shit.
No.
It didn't him covering up his own DUI didn't affect you or me or nobody else in this city. It didn't.
It's not corrupt.
It's corrupt. It's corrupt.
It's corrupt.
But I'm not saying it's not corrupt. I'm saying it's not corrupt in the sense that it affected any other larger part of the population in the city.
Oh, but it does.
It doesn't.
But it does.
It doesn't, and it didn't.
The moment that he decides that his crimes aren't fucking convictable, but other people's are. If there is any human being in the city of Chicago that's ever been convicted of driving, then it no longer becomes just about him.
And look, I'd be with you if the point was that, man, Joe, he lied about being drunk and now we're gonna prosecute him for being drunk or anything like that. If there was any drunk ramifications that were going to happen for that situation, there is not. So again, this shit is still just personal. This is on a personal level. They're not doing anything to him from a legal standpoint. They're not going after him for drunk driving. They're not going after police corruption. They're not going after abusing the badge and another form of corruption or anything like that. They're not doing that.
And because at this point you can't.
At this point you can't. At no point would they have.
What do you mean? At no point would they have.
So you really think he the only motherfucker in Chicago that work in Chicago in that type of position or on footing that type of position, city councilman, mayor, whatever, that has been drunk and been behind the wheel of a car?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
Okay, but exactly. I'm saying
now, if he were to be covering up, I got drunk and I ran over this woman. Now let's not act like I ran over this woman. That is something that affects somebody else. But it's literally no harm, no foul. And that's how they all operate, and that's how they've been operating. And I'm going to assume are going to continue to operate.
But it is.
But when the brother is trying to operate on the man, Joe, hey, look, I'm going to be punished because I'm not going to retire in April where I could have got all the money. So I'm still going to be losing. I'm losing. That's the damages I'm going to incur. But everybody else in these type of positions are afforded the abilities to save face unless they do wild, reckless shit, i.e. Blagojevich on a separate wiretap telling motherfuckers he finna sell a seat for no other reason when you know they finna come after you for the other shit that you did. But That's another conversation. But everybody else is afforded the opportunity to step down and just go off and disappear into the sunset. But when the brother tried to do it, now it's an issue. Now we got to excoriate and run dirt all on this man's name for no reason. What benefit are we getting from these 2 weeks of him not being police chief?
The fact that it's put out there that, hey, this motherfucker has yet again used his position to.
What you mean yet again? They're not digging it for nothing else.
Motherfucker, this is Chicago.
I know he did something else.
This is yet another police chief who has used his position of authority to fucking subjugate the fucking law. To get around that shit.
So what happened to the other police chiefs?
Huh?
What happened to the other police chiefs?
Well, one of them that they were able to prove this shit. This nigga is in jail for 3 years.
Motherfucker was. You talking about
motherfucker from
Bird?
Yeah.
Who went to jail like 40 years after the bullshit he did. Mm-hmm. And let's be clear, his was not a personal issue. His was a crime against the society.
Yes, his was also
against people.
Yeah,
he wronged individuals directly.
It's yet another.
Eddie Johnson didn't wrong anybody directly.
It is yet another fucking example of a motherfucker using their power and authority to fucking manipulate the law into their convenience.
But let's not act like it's not levels to this shit. This motherfucker sent innocent man to jail under torture.
Yeah, no doubt.
Eddie, man, I just got out of a DUI.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm leaving.
Mm-hmm. Now, unless every motherfucking citizen in the city of Chicago will get one free, get out of DUI free card, then what he did was some goddamn bullshit. And the fact that, and also, no, you cannot go back and convict him or charge him with that shit because there is no way that you can prove that shit. It's just him using his badge to get out of that shit.
You can go back and you can prove the cover up. You can prove all of the illicit activities that happen in the commission of the act.
You can't prove a cover up because you can't prove a crime. You can't cover up something that you can't prove.
The cover up was that I was drunk and he wasn't drunk. Did you refuse to did you not give him a sobriety test? Did you say he wasn't drunk? They can prove it. In which they still actually might. I don't think they are, but they could. You do shit all the cover up is worse. Trump is in just as much trouble right now. Not to switch gears, but to switch gears a little bit. Trump is in just as much potential trouble for trying to cover up the Ukraine extortion plot as he is for performing the extortion on Ukraine.
Okay, but see, you can prove that they tried to prove the extortion.
It's easier to prove the cover-up. It's easier to prove the cover-up than it is the actual extortion.
No, but you have to prove there's a fucking crime that exists. It's like the whole fucking resisting arrest shit. You can't arrest a motherfucker for resisting arrest without having a fucking crime to that they was resisting. You can't prove that there's a cover up of a fucking crime if you can't show that there was a crime. And hold on.
You just said something that was patently false. You can be arrested for resisting arrest. They do it all the time.
Yeah, and we constantly talk about how fucking stupid it is, right?
That is very stupid, but it happens. That's all I'm saying. You said you can't, but you can. That's all. Continue.
All right. So logically, you should not be arrested for resisting arrest without proving that there was an arrest without being charged for the fucking arrest that you were resisting. Technically, you should not be. You can't say that you're covering up a crime or covering up some bullshit when you can't prove that the bullshit that you're covering up actually fucking happened. Like, you can't say that, okay, well, we didn't give him a sobriety test, so that automatically means that he was drinking. No, you can just say, hey, we didn't give him a sobriety test. That the refusing to give him a sobriety test in itself isn't a cover up. The fact that he was drunk and that they didn't give him a sobriety test would be a cover up. But you can't prove that he was fucking drunk.
Hey, look, I'll just leave you with this. bit of information that we can move on from here because we ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, fuck Eddie. I don't feel like defending this motherfucker in the first place. I'm just pointing out the patent differences between how we're treated and how everybody else gets to operate. But I'll say this. I believe there are 2 other individuals right now who are also either being suspended or otherwise reprimanded for their interactions and their dealings in this particular situation in this case. So you can be punished for the cover-up without proving that there was a crime to be covered up. And they're doing it now to, I believe, at least 2 individuals, and there's an investigation on who else was involved in it, covering whatever happened up. Mm-hmm. So that's absolutely what can happen. Period, point blank. Yeah. So when motherfuckers fuck up, shit happens, and it ain't shit you can do about it unless you know a nigga like Bumpy Johnson. Hey!
Bumpy motherfucking I. Johnson. Apparently the motherfucking center of the fucking 1960s. Hey, fucking according to this goddamn show, Bumpy Johnson is the MVP of the 1960s.
Hey, I fucked up.
Because
I fucked up. I fucked up. My bad.
You got to complete segue?
I completed the segue. I segued to some shit that I wanted to do last. I want to do this other one real quick first. I know. It's fucked up. Hey, yo, look, what we're going to do is we're going to take the recorded version of this and we're going to edit it to make it look like it was smooth when it wasn't.
I ain't editing this shit.
Hey, yo, look. Hey, yo, look. The person that's been doing the editing of our videos recently looked at me like, nigga, no, I'm not.
Hey, it might look good. It's gonna look good in that 2-minute video.
Hey, yo, look.
That she gonna edit the shit out of.
Hey, yo, look. This is why
the fucking 3-hour ass podcast that's gonna be up on Spotify. Nope.
This is why this is the most honest hour and change of your day once a week. I could have just let that smooth ass transition, that crossover that I did work, but nah, because I wrote down what we was gonna talk about, and I want to talk about this shit. Real quick, some of you motherfuckers are stupid, like really, really stupid.
A lot of motherfuckers stupid.
Y'all are believing the dumbest shits ever, and hey, yo, look, it don't even matter who you are. You could be another mayor. Like the mayor of Baltimore, who after perusing Facebook and finding out the proliferation of kidnapping and organ harvesting that's been happening at the hands of individuals driving white vans, decided to share and warn the citizens of his great constituency about said danger. And he is not alone. People all across the country have been proliferating the
internet, the internet
legend, myth,
lures,
wives' tale. What we used to call them?
Bullshit.
We call them that, but yeah, bullshit about people driving around in white vans looking to kidnap individuals for the efforts of sexual trafficking and organ harvesting.
Yeah.
Because a white van is a one-stop shop. You need a pussy or you need a lung. We got them both. We got them all. Yeah. So that's the thing. And the mayor of Baltimore said, "Hey, you guys be aware because this is happening."
Yeah, and as a mayor of a city with more than 500,000 people in it.
Yeah.
You can't tell motherfuckers to look out for every white van they see, or to just instantly assume that people who drive white vans are kidnapping people, because there are a lot of people that live in your city that drive white vans that are painters,
drywallers, construction carpenters,
all types of shit. Now,
hey, as the mayor of Baltimore, you do not have the freedom with your Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram as an individual that sits in their basement and drinks Mountain Dew and eats Domino's pizza 72 hours at a time.
But as the host of the most honest hour and change of your day once a week, we can tell you, hey, there's quite a few motherfuckers out there in white vans that's kidnapping motherfuckers.
We can tell you what we think,
Yeah.
and then we'll. This is why we're so great because we'll argue about that.
Mhm.
I don't believe that shit.
So you're trying to say that ain't nobody in white vans kidnapping motherfuckers?
No, I'm not saying that. There is definitely an individual, probably within the last 4 hours, that has kidnapped another individual using a van. Whether or not that van was white, I don't know. Definitely a van.
White.
And I mean nationwide. I don't mean like here, like in the last 4 hours. I mean nationwide. So it's a pretty wide net.
Yeah, no doubt.
But
Definitely wide net.
Getting that one
doesn't mean
van kidnapping does not mean that there's a plethora of this shit happening and there's now a new trend or an epidemic.
Yeah.
But individuals believe that shit. I told you earlier the most
that shit is
ridiculous
wild.
shit I heard.
That shit is wild. Hey, the dark web is real.
Man,
The dark app store.
be careful.
Not so much.
Be careful when you get this. Be careful when you're getting into an Uber or a Lyft because there are individuals that will show up to where you are, waiting on your Uber or Lyft, and kidnap you because they have access to an app that is on the App Store.
Whoa.
But it's only eligible to you if you got a special code that you would probably get from the dark web.
See, I was with you 100%. And be careful when you're getting into a Lyft or an Uber. I was with you 100%. And then you say then the percentages started going down as you gave further and further more details.
Oh, you didn't go off that shit?
I went from 100%, 60%, 40%. Now I'm at 12%. Like, what the fuck?
Well, there are individuals that believe, and not just the two individuals that I know personally that shared the shit and acted as though it was real, or I think they think is real. I can't wait to see them to tell them that no, this is not real. This sounds like some old bullshit. What the fuck was you on sharing it as though it was the actual truth? There is nobody right now that has an. I'm willing to put all kinds of push up. I'm willing to bet money on it.
I mean,
there is no dark web code combination that is being shared amongst the sickos that at which point they can go on to the actual Play Store, type in said code at some place. I don't know where you type the codes in on the were you buying the app? Like is these pay apps? Because I don't think Uber nor Lyft are pay apps.
No, they're not.
When I downloaded these apps or were to find these apps, I didn't find any place to like punch in the code to get to it.
So you're bringing your dark web codes to the light web app store.
That doesn't require codes.
Yeah.
To do the shit you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing that, and then these people are getting to the Uber or Lyft's system. Neither Uber nor Lyft have said anything about this. And maybe they wouldn't because it might look unfavorably to them.
Yeah, it's kind of a bad look.
Right. So all right, cool.
All right.
Cool.
I respect that.
But it's on the App Store.
I mean, still accessible. And these motherfuckers, they put up no firewalls to change this shit, to block that shit, to make that shit not accessible no more.
And the motherfucker that can write an application that can hack Uber's database information, firewall, get past whatever the fuck they got. They're not designing software that would probably write a program such as, hey, for every ride, I get like a seventh of it, and then I'll put that in, and then I'll look up when they get the ride, and I'll know when they go in there, and I'll swipe when they swipe, and then it's gonna think that I'm driving, and I'll get the fare, and then yay me,
yeah,
because I know computers, but I'm gonna make an app where you can know where people are at, so you can stand there and try to accost them. I'm not going. I'm not saying that human trafficking ain't an actual thing.
Because it is.
Definitely is. definitely horrible. Definitely needs to be addressed. But nah.
Hey,
nah, G.
I'm gonna put it like this: when I play Spider-Man on PlayStation 4, if I run into a wall and suddenly get stuck, I turn my game off, and the next day I turn it on, and I got a fucking 4 gigabyte ass patch download to update that's gonna prevent me from running into a wall. So you think these motherfuckers in this multi-billion-dollar company known as Uber or Lyft will sit there and watch and sit there and read a fucking internet post that's been shared by hundreds of thousands of people about people being kidnapped and human trafficked due to a fucking flaw in their fucking programming code, and not update that shit immediately? They gonna let that shit spread around for months and months and months.
Man,
Meanwhile,
Joe,
I get stuck in the goddamn wall of Spider-Man. That shit is fixed in 4 hours.
as soon as you get that shit, and as soon as that shit hits the dark web or Reddit, we don't know what the dark web is other than Reddit. I don't know. Maybe it's like a deeper Reddit. Is it Reddit and then Reddit again? I don't know. Reddit and re-Reddit. That's the level of web that is. Hey, it is what it is. I think y'all wild for like entertaining this shit.
Yeah,
Like it's not happening out here like that. Like,
it's just like certain things you just got to common sense yourself away from the conspiracy. And we all good. We all enjoy a good conspiracy theory.
man.
But some shit you just gotta, you know.
I'm gonna go buy me a new liver. Do you know? Do you have any idea how much a liver transplant actually costs?
Hey, and also let me just tell you this: the people who are able to kill people, and the people who are able to find people who are trying to buy organs on the dark web, 2 different people.
Definitely 2 different.
I know people that kill people. I know people who could do some weird shit on the internet. The motherfuckers is never mutually exclusive. It's never the same person. So yeah. And then once it becomes a fucking 4-person process of, all right, we got murderer, we got person who searches the black web for fucking people who are trying to find organs, people who are accepting organs, and people who are putting organs in. Once it becomes a 4-step process, chances are one of those people are gonna snitch.
Hey, look, you know how expensive it is to do an organ transplant?
Quite fucking expensive.
The amount of equipment required to like just hook. You know, you do know that people aren't designing like cars. Like I can't just pop out this alternator and put another alternator in. Alternator being heart. Like no,
Right.
Like I'm not just gonna be able to buy this motherfucker heart and then kill him and then be in this room with the lights flickering and have a successful fucking heart transplant. Like if there's a thing that you should not get discounts on,
heart transplants probably top 5.
but injections. They haven't perfected black market butt implants. So you think they got black market lung, heart, liver, whatever major vital organ transplants perfected at this point?
Nah.
Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You got it. I'm putting a wing on the hospital, and I'm gonna get the best doctors to keep me alive until my name pops up on motherfucking donor list.
You still gotta pay this nigga to kill somebody.
I gotta pay him to kill somebody, and they gotta pay somebody else that has to have the expertise. I gotta get a motherfucker. You imagine the trifecta of shit you gotta get. I haven't even counted. I don't know if it's a trifecta yet, but imagine the accumulation of talents you have to get from a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta be unscrupulous. Number 1. They gotta be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. Trifecta. Ha! I knew I was right. They gotta be able to keep their mouth shut about that.
Yes.
So you're not getting a great doctor that's going to do all 3 of those things. Take it from me. I've seen these ignorant ass children walk in the room and forget what room they was going to and the shit they needed to go to the room they were going to. Like, it's happening. So to find the motherfucker that can do all that.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna break this shit down numerically. All right, now let's assume We live in Chicago. All right, so let's assume you got a 1 in 5 chance of finding somebody that's going to be able to kill someone.
Okay, 20%.
All right, so yeah, 1 in 5. All right, now next, we're gonna assume that there's a 1 in 7, 1 in 8 chance.
Hey, look, I'm
of you finding somebody who can work the dark web.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm gonna let you get into this sliding scale of probabilities.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't figure out the answer. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know how to figure out what you're finna do some complex math though.
Yes,
I know like regular like algebra and addition.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna say we got a 1 in probably 1 in 10 chance of finding a motherfucker that could work the dark web to find someone to get into the searching for a fucking miscellaneous organ ass donor shop. So
delivery service.
Yeah. All right,
so it has to have like either getting new orders in and then like just taking whoever's or they got an inventory.
Yeah, no, just so happen to be a motherfucker that's looking for organs. All right, so we already at 1 in 4, 1 in 10. All right, 1 in 4, 1 in 10. All right, now your murderer does not know the blood type of the person that he's killed.
Probably not.
Your dark web motherfucker does not know the blood type of person that he's killed.
Absolutely not.
All right, so now you've got a 1 in, I give you 1 in 3 chance in finding a motherfucker who can identify the blood type of this person without snitching on you.
Man, Joe.
All right, and that's going real light. All right, so we got 1 in 4, 1 in 10, 1 in 3. So already you are at 1 in 120 chances of this job succeeding.
I had no idea how to do that math.
That is before you even find a motherfucker that you're putting this shit into. Now, let's just say that there's a motherfucker on the black web once you're already there who is just a professional fucking organ keeper.
Dexter.
All right, yeah. So I give you a 1 in 3 chances of finding that motherfucker. All right, so you're at 120. So now you're at 1 in 360 odds of successfully finding the motherfucker who harvests this organ that is looking for the motherfucker who finds the organs. From there, you got a. Now this is where it gets hard because you got a 1 in 10 chance of finding a doctor who would do a fucking black market organ ass transplant. So you're already at 1 in 360.
You got a 1 in 10 chance of finding a doctor to do it out of a 50% chance. Well, what was the first one?
No. All right, so you got a 1 in...
I'm the wrong one for this math conversation. I'm not the math guy.
All right, so you got a 1 in 3 chance of finding the fucking organ harvester.
33.33333.
Yeah, that's but we're already at 1 in probably 120 and finding the motherfuckers and getting that far. All right, so now you got a 1 in 3 chance of finding the organ keeper. So yeah, 1 in 360. Now you're at a 1 in. All right, now once we're at this part, the organ harvester probably already has a doctor on deck. So you had a 1 in 2 chance of finding damn near every other fucking doctor on this dark web. Matter of fact, I would go with every fucking doctor on this dark web. Once this organ harvester has the organs, we'll do the fucking black market bootleg alley ass organ donation. But you're already at a 1 in 360 chance of going from the motherfucker who killed somebody to putting the bootleg liver in the motherfucker. So
wait, why is it a bootleg liver? I thought it was just a liver.
Nah, it's a bootleg liver because it just came out of a random motherfucker that just got killed on the Tuesday.
Okay, I see your point. Yep.
All so right. Yeah. Likelihood of this fucking whole organ harvesting thing? Not likely. Likelihood that this shit is happening through an Uber app.
Ridiculous. He won't say it. I'll say it. It's ridiculous. And if the individuals that wrote that shit down and decided to send it through Facebook and share it to people, I can't wait to see you motherfuckers. Are we seeing them on Thanksgiving? I mean, Christmas. My bad. Okay, I'll tell you later. You're supposed to say that to the microphone, by the way. But yeah, she don't know who shared it. I would love to. We're gonna have this conversation soon about how idiotic that was.
Must have been a distant family member.
No.
Oh, okay.
An immediate.
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying distant. Distance.
Brother.
Distance.
Oh,
like,
no.
Far away.
Here.
Oh, okay.
Two.
Yeah, we'll see that one Christmas.
Like 4 miles away.
We'll see that one Christmas.
I actually saw that. I saw
From that individual? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that was I read that, right?
Yeah.
I said that. Okay. That was just the wildest shit that I had seen. I was like, you got to be shitting me. To think that motherfuckers is programming Uber and Lyft proxy apps and bouncing that shit so they can go just like, touch on, so they, not even so they can do it, so they can enable a crazy motherfucker across the country to possibly do it.
And trust them well enough to feel like that they won't track this motherfucking number that they got down to you.
The Rock told Vin Diesel, I found that little bug you put in. Took me about 4 hours to find it. Took me about 2 before I flipped it and found where the fuck you was at.
Right.
Is what it is. Is what it is. I don't understand our willingness to just accept stupid shit as though it were fact.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes no sense to me. Not at all.
Critical thinking is, I don't know,
lacking. Hey, speaking of critical thinking, you know who was a pretty incredible critical thinker?
Malcolm X?
No.
Malcolm X definitely was a incredible critical thinker. Who do you have in mind?
I was going to say Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy Johnson was definitely not an incredible critical thinker.
Hold on, time out. We are about to get into the Godfather of Harlem talk, because the last episode aired Sunday, but we both just saw it tonight. So
literally watched the shit while he was setting up. Yeah. I finished the episode. I was watching this shit while I was driving here.
100%.
Police cannot prove, so I don't have to worry about getting a ticket for.
I mean, all right. I mean, just something you was glancing at it every now and again.
Still, you can't use cellphone.
I had it in my heads up display. I was cool.
And I literally did. I had it in my hands-free display. I had the radio. So yeah.
You was feeling that shit like all the way.
This is like a drive-in theater that rolls with me.
Man, Joe. Hey, so Godfather of Harlem.
Hey, if you haven't watched The Godfather of Harlem, you might as well go ahead and check out now. Because we about to get into all the spoilers. And,
we're definitely gonna. I'm definitely gonna tell you how season 1 ends. I'm sorry.
This was the end of season 1.
Yeah,
this was the last episode.
Yep.
Oh shit. As
far as I know, it was 10, right?
Yeah, this was episode 10. I don't know if the whole season is 10, but this was episode 10.
I think the whole first season is 10, and then they're gonna switch and then come back, and boom, do another 15. But anyway. Godfather of Harlem.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You deserve it now.
Right, look, you got it because you got it. That is the Godfather of Harlem is the shit. I fuck with Godfather of Harlem.
I don't know if it's the shit.
It's the shit.
It was good. I was entertained.
I fuck with it. I judge shows about how they make me react. When I react strongly to a character on a show doing something stupid, I think that means that I am invested in the show. I want to see who killed Bumpy, even though I also saw American Gangster. Spoiler alert. And it's sad that I have to do that part. But anyway, Denzel played the nigga who was with Bumpy when Bumpy died. It was a department store they were heading out of.
Yep, Frank Lucas.
And this motherfucker started coughing, and then he just was like, "Hey, yo, you the man now," and then killed over. Yeah. I don't know if the "you the man" part is true or not. I don't know. But, hey, it is what it is. It really doesn't even matter. The Godfather of Harlem television show on Epix is an amazing show. I like how they do shit on the show. I watched them motherfuckers call him a nigga 75,000 times to his face. And he just sat there and took it.
That doesn't make a great TV show.
It doesn't make an empowering TV show. It doesn't. It doesn't.
You were entertained with each and every nigga?
Right, but I wasn't empowered. And I wasn't entertained with each and every nigga. It was a couple of niggas. Couple of niggas you could have did. Couple of niggas that fit. Couple of niggas that did. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is.
It's quite a few gratuitous niggas.
Yeah, it's definitely some gratuity of the nigga. Like word, like motherfuckers is just be saying shit, just be saying it. But Godfather Harlem, I fuck with it. I just don't understand some of their historical references. Like the character that really threw me was I would say Denzel, Malcolm X. His character threw me because he never wore a glove. 1, 2. It was a little different in the way. Well, not necessarily different. It was more in depth in the way it went down. And for you to try to answer it in a bunch of little crappy
sad quotes.
Yeah.
I felt like they made Malcolm a lot more subservient and fucking. They made Malcolm X a bitch.
Malcolm X didn't look like the motherfucker that was standing in front of a motherfucking window with a whole motherfucking AR, AK, AR, whatever the fuck he had at the window at the curtain, looking like who the fuck finna try to get it.
They made Malcolm X look like a subservient bitch.
Malcolm X.
I feel very disappointed in that fucking interpretation.
Definitely disappointed in that. Malcolm sat there and helped him. Got duped by a street criminal into helping him clear out drug houses. So not that they could be clear of drugs, but clear of Italian motherfuckers selling drugs
and full of black drugs. And he got duped by this same nigga multiple times.
Hey,
multiple times.
You want to hear the dumbest part? You're being duped to sell drugs. Well, Malcolm was being duped
to protect drug dealers.
To protect the drug dealer that was selling drugs for the very people that he was against that were oppressing him.
Yes.
You're working for your oppressor.
Yes.
And you seem to be okay with that.
And they made Malcolm X seem extremely cool with that shit.
He would have flipped out. I'm not finna use none of the brothers from the nation to
protect your fucking drug deals.
To participate in your right. I'm not gonna help you sell drugs to the very people in which I'm trying to save. That's what you're doing. You're selling dope to motherfuckers whose lives I'm trying to help get together.
Right.
As Malcolm would say.
Yeah. And it's just and like the fucking horrible interpretation of fucking Malcolm was probably the biggest flaw I have in the show. Like, I mean, the show was pretty entertaining for the most part.
What did you think about the people that acted in the show, though? I liked Clifton Powell as Elijah Muhammad. I liked old boy from what the fuck is he from? Damn, I can't remember.
Which one?
We were just talking about him. The kid.
The kid? The singer dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. Well, no. We were talking about the singer dude. We were talking about. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I thought the show was well acted. I thought the show was well written. Even though I didn't agree with what you were writing, it made it come off in a real way. And so I could be upset that this happens. Like, I could be upset that Teddy got shot.
Mm-hmm.
I could be upset that they foreshadowed that entire incident happened in the entire episode.
Oh, when the motherfucker was in the pool hall talking about, hey, if I was you, I'd have gone and shot him myself. Show some initiative. Yeah. They
foreshadowed that dude dying, and I knew it was going to happen when he said that. I knew they was gonna kill that motherfucker.
Off. I knew it was gonna happen before because the scene before that, he was on a goddamn front porch talking about he finna open up for Sam Cooke and then he finna move to LA.
Oh yeah,
Literally, you know right then he was about to die.
big giveaway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you feel like the story was. I feel like my problem with the shit, my biggest problem with the shit is how allegedly the whole entire 1960s revolves around fucking Bumpy Johnson.
Hey, Kennedy got shot.
Kennedy got shot.
Bumpy
He
got
just so
something.
happened to know the motherfucker that know somebody that did that shit.
Bumpy gonna know something about it. Hey,
Fucking Marshall Washington.
Bobby Kennedy get shot.
He just so happened to saw that shit coming because he knew that once Bobby Kennedy got killed, then motherfuckers was gonna lose power.
Has anybody ever asked the question, where was Bumpy Johnson when Ronald Reagan got shot?
That's a great question. Also, Bumpy might not have been there when Ronald Reagan got shot. However, to save this goddamn congressman, the very last episode.
Oh, that was dope. The one before the one you saw. That was dope when he slit that motherfucking cop neck, ear to like
The nigga that was about to
esophagus.
kill the nigga that was about to kill the congressman.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
No, not him. There's a whole nother motherfucker who does it, who acts in that particular realm. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
All right. Talking about the end. Was it the end? Yeah, it was the end. It was the end of episode 9.
Yeah.
When the nigga about to get out the car, and this motherfucker walks up and slits the motherfucker throat.
Yep.
No.
What? You ain't fuck with that? You ain't fuck with that?
If you are the head, and I mean literally the head of an organization that is moving 10,000 keys of coke a month.
Right. It was a lot of motherfucking cocaine. I don't know how to quantify
I'm
that
sorry,
shit.
of Dutchy.
Doochie. I don't know how to quantify that shit. I don't know. I don't do drugs. So I don't know what a lot of drugs is. And also we operate on we don't operate on the metric system.
Yeah. All right.
So I need pounds. I need to like conceptualize it. You can't tell me there's a certain amount of this or that. I need pounds and ounces of shit.
All right, he basically runs basically 5 times the Carter.
Hey,
before inflation.
Man, Joe, that motherfucker should never. And look, if he runs that, why in the fuck when they got in the drought was he so angry and so thirsty to start back up?
Basically, at the end of fucking season 9, when the motherfucker was like, "Hey, you know how many keys we get in a month? We're almost at 1,000." I said, "He was at $1,000. He was at 1,000 keys a month. My bad, not 2,000, 1,000 keys a month, which breaks down to what, 3 keys a day. A key was technically 23 back then. So right. he was talking about buying it for 23. I said it's 69,000. How much did G-Money say? $5,000 a day. All right, so if he is doing $69,000 a day.
And not a day, one day.
Yeah, in one day.
Right.
And G Money was doing in the car that was running 5,000 in one day. So he's basically doing, we're gonna roughly say 14 times as much before inflation.
Mm-hmm.
And still he is the motherfucker that is walking up and killing somebody. He is doing the dirty work of motherfuckers who he would literally hire a motherfucker to hire a motherfucker to hire a motherfucker to hire a motherfucker.
If you look at the last episode, he didn't kill nobody.
He killed a motherfucker in the second to last episode.
Last episode is what I said.
Last episode. No, he didn't kill nobody.
You know, kill
His daughter killed
nobody.
somebody.
Yeah, well, she did. Yeah, but it is what it is. Your daughter wasn't killed for you.
Yeah, but if you are the leader of this fucking giant ass organization, you're not getting your hands dirty. You're not out there putting in work just for the cause.
It is a different time.
And also another thing that I had an issue with. Bumpy Johnson was what? 50, 55 years old?
When he died? Or during this era?
During this first season.
Because I don't have him at that age.
How old you got him?
Just not that age. I thought he was a little bit more spry.
You thought he was quite younger?
I thought he was in his 40s. Yeah.
With the Forrest Whitaker eye?
Yeah, I mean, Forrest Whitaker had that eye in Fast Times and Where's My Eye.
All right, so
he's a teenager with that eye. The eye's never leaving. I don't give a fuck how many times you smack her in the head. It's never gonna move.
All right, so 40-year-old Bumpy just did 12 years.
Right.
Just got killed. Just got shot 4 episodes ago.
Okay.
Fights 1-on-1 with a hired fucking hitman.
Hey, look, I didn't get to witness none of that.
Huh?
I didn't get to witness none of that.
The last episode. The last episode when the motherfucker damn it when he sort of stabbed his daughter.
Oh! You talking about the what we just saw? I thought you were the one before that. Okay, all right, cool. Yeah. You talking about what just happened in it?
Yeah, the Kool-Aid picture.
I'm talking about. I was trying to slow walk into that.
No, I'm
all right. You went right to it.
I'm getting to all.
You going right to it? Go ahead, then.
Kool-Aid picture.
Yep.
The best hitman in Italy got his ass whooped by a 40 to 50-year-old man who literally just got shot 2 weeks ago.
I honestly think he has a limp. I'm not sure, but I think Bumpy. I think Bumpy is kind of decrepit.
He's a cripple.
Not a cripple, but a functional. But like, hey, yo, look, I can't move too fast.
He got a gimp.
I think he. Hey, yo, slow down. No, stop walking. Oh, wait. Give me a second. Kind of cripple.
Yeah. It's there. So yeah, I think, but according to this movie, he can go head up with an assassin that got a drop on him.
Oh yeah, definitely. But if you finna die, I'm definitely gonna be able to tussle with you in my kitchen. I don't give a fuck how big you are. We're gonna have that issue. My major issue was you motherfuckers shooting point blank range at each other with Saturday night specials and missing every shot you're gonna take at him.
These trained assassins, these multiple murderers.
Well, let's be clear. Dude wasn't a trained assassin. Dude was a motherfucker that happened to live in Sicily that they knew who would also kill motherfuckers.
No, they said he was the number one. The nigga had 40 closed contracts. They said that.
Yeah, they said that. All right. Still, it's a motherfucker there that it's got to go to homeroom and speak the language to this motherfucker. Somebody got to tell this motherfucker that the La Police y'all look like this. They wear this and sit here.
The nigga killed the policeman in 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And then get to the 45-year-old gimpy motherfucker, and all of a sudden, this got to be a long, drawn out ass fight.
Nah, I just thought it was a lot longer than what it was, without the gimpy motherfuckers.
Bumpy Johnson should have been dead.
Oh, 100 times over.
100 times.
100 times over. 100 times over. His daughter should have stabbed his ass, but she loved her daddy, so. You just gotta line up.
All right, so do you recommend the show so far?
Oh, 100%. I recommend the show. I enjoyed the show. The show, despite what we saying about it, what I'm saying about it, despite that, the show itself is really fucking great. It just is. They're black superheroes, dude. Like, I like seeing that shit on TV.
You will love Hitman, but Watchmen. But but speaking of but we on Godfather of Harlem. All right, so if you I recommend the show. The show is actually pretty good, but you have to watch this show in a very specific way. You have to watch the first 4 episodes. 3, you might be lucky and get through 3, but maybe at the most you need to watch 4 episodes. And then once you get past episode 4, you go back and watch episode 1 again, because it's gonna take you 4 episodes of getting used to looking at Forrest Whitaker's fucking eye before you can actually watch the show and pretend that he's a normal person, and that he has a normal face.
And look, I personally appreciate y'all rocking with it. Those that do rock with it. If you don't, you don't.
Forrest Whitaker's eye is fucking
Regardless
weird.
of Forrest Whitaker's eye,
Hey,
you don't have to get used to the eye.
You have to get used to the eye, because if not, then you're gonna keep watching that motherfucker every time they show his face, and then you're gonna be distracted and miss parts of the story that are actually really good.
By the time you sit down, visit your book bag 3, 4, 5, 7 times. By the time you sit down, get your popcorn and your wine ready, you're not going to notice Forrest Whitaker's eye. You're going to see that motherfucker as being low, and you're going to chalk it to Bumpy Johnson. I don't know what that motherfucker look like right now.
Hey, motherfucker, no. Do not drink and watch this goddamn show.
Do it.
I get drunk and watch this. Like I get drunk every fucking Wednesday here. Sometimes I go home and watch the show. Hey, I watch this motherfucker go to 133rd Street while Bumpy Johnson was still on 125th having a goddamn speech talking to Malcolm X. This nigga, I got up and walked off his goddamn face and went 3 blocks away. No, you do not want to watch this shit under any type of influence of drugs, because you will pay far too much attention to Forrest Whitaker's eye, and it's going to take you out the whole goddamn thing. And it's like you just spend 40 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck he's looking at, and then you start imagining what the fuck is going on behind the camera that you can't see, that his eye can see.
I think if we warn individuals they shouldn't do that, then they won't do that.
No,
but some people are gonna go to those concession stands, get their popcorn, and then go sit down and with their 3D glasses unnecessarily and watch this shit.
Nah, because it's like you know, when you on a motherfucking bridge and you tell the motherfucker don't look down, what is literally the first thing they do?
You can't tell me not. There's a whole game based on not doing what like a finger is telling you to do. So I watched it and it's fun, but I think it's fun as a drinking game. But I don't often get to play drinking games with people because I just drink.
Yeah,
but
drinking is not a game. Drinking is life, bitch.
But what they do is so you stand there, right? And so one motherfucker will move their hand and they'll go up, down, left, and right, and they'll repeat it. And I don't know how many chances you get before you got to do the drink, but I know if you mess up what I'm telling you, what I'm pointing at. So like, look at me. So if I do this, your eyes went up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do this, and then motherfuckers dance with it and be like, boom. But you can't look that way. You look that way, it's a drink.
So if I say up, and then the motherfucker look up, but my pointing that way, and if they do
up, gets the drink, makes you drink. You shouldn't move is the idea behind it, I believe. But I could be wrong because they do weird stuff in the schools nowadays. So it's different. But Godfather of Harlem, great show. You all should watch it. It's amazing. I had a great time watching it. Only thing I didn't like was that they showed Bumpy letting the Italian mob use him for the degradation of his own people. I caught that in the episode when he was talking to Benani, Bananio. And he said, "My son's died. My son got murdered by black people. So now I just want to see them suffer.
Yeah, and
I'll also make money off of it, but fuck their lives.
Yeah, and these motherfuckers like, I still gonna please you, Mr. Madison.
Bumpy was sitting there right along with hearing that and was complicit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. It's hard for me to call him a hero, even though I like the show. I like the show for the show's sake. I like the show for what the show gives you. I like the soundtrack. I like the smartness of the characters. They still haven't done anything that was so out of a character, a natural character, that would preclude me from watching the rest of the show.
I don't know.
What?
Malcolm's timidness through all of this shit is it's pulling me out of it.
I think Malcolm was timid though.
Huh?
I think Malcolm was timid in those situations. Him talking to Elijah Muhammad and sitting there and speaking the way he speaks, trying to speak softly and diminutive and all that shit. I think it went.
His cowardness towards Bumpy Johnson.
I don't think it was a Calvinist. I think it was his
gullibility.
It was his inability to fully understand what we're trying to get him to do.
I think he was gullible.
Yeah, gullible.
They're portraying Malcolm as gullible.
I don't think he was gullible. I think he was malleable. I think it was like, this is my man. I owe him one. And he telling me this shit. He ain't never steered me wrong before. So why would I think that he's doing it now? I'm gonna go ahead and rock with whatever it is that you trying to tell me to do. And he got both his sons in there. Well, one doing the video, the other one is the one that's doing the video composition. He's trying to make the Bumpy Johnson life story in Hype Williams fashion. Yeah, that guy. Cool. Do it. Fine. I don't think it's 100% accurate though.
Oh no, there's no doubt. It's just not 100% accurate at all. But like, I don't think the accuracy of the story is the question.
Well, when you're touting something that's like a biographical film or series or whatever,
mm-hmm.
I think that it should have the semblance of truth in it.
That's why they always say based on the true story.
Well, yeah.
I mean, and that's just based in the general broadest sense of the word. Hey, Malcolm X knew Bumpy Johnson. Fuck it. This whole conversation based on the true story because they did know each other. Now, the fucking shit that they say, none of it can be true.
We have no clue, but we're going to make some shit up.
But hey, as long as it's based on the fact that they knew each other, then that's all that matters. We can say it's based on the true story. So I don't think like the accuracy of the shit of the actual story is the problem. I think the portrayal of these characters as opposed to what we know about them is the issue.
I think we know enough about them to know that, hey, some of this shit could happen. I think Malcolm could be duped by Bumpy Johnson if we're to believe that Bumpy Johnson was the Bumpy Johnson.
The criminal mastermind that they portray him to be in his first 10 episodes of the show.
Well, in just historical text also. I think that, yeah, I could dupe Malcolm X. I don't think Malcolm X is undupable. If I'm Bumpy Johnson.
How many times you think you get up? You think Bumpy Johnson can get over Malcolm?
Not a lot. I think literally that one time when he was in the buildings and then they found out you own half of these motherfuckers. You own a portion of these shits.
Yeah, but even by that time, shit, that was already what, the second and third time that they done duped this nigga.
Yeah, but they just kept going on with it. The thing was that the way it was designed was the people that were being duped were supposed to be able to catch up to the people that were doing the duping.
And
it ain't gonna happen.
How often is Malcolm X gonna get duped by Bumpy Johnson? Because we got all right. So the very first time was when the white motherfuckers was selling the dope in Harlem.
Right.
Very first couple episodes. And then we got when Bumpy Johnson's daughter was raped by the motherfucking security guards at the store. And Malcolm sent his peoples there.
Right.
And then we got the rent strike.
When they found out, Bumpy, you own part of these motherfucking shits.
Yeah. At the end of that. That was the third. And that's just what I can think of at this moment. You think Malcolm is falling for the same bullshit 3 times for the same motherfucker?
I don't think it was 3 times falling for the same shit. I think it was 1 time falling for some shit, and then the other times he was actually like present in the class or sent over or whatever, and interacting with these individuals. I think it was a different. I think you can be smart and dumb at the same time.
And you think Malcolm was smart and dumb?
Yes.
I don't know about that. Not out of Malcolm.
Malcolm, yeah. There's no way that Malcolm is Malcolm without being both smart and dumb.
No, there's no way Malcolm doesn't become Malcolm, but because of being smart and dumb. But after he becomes Malcolm, that motherfucker learns.
He learned some shit, and then he learned that everything I've learned was a lie. He said that. He learned that. I'm not talking about in Godfather of Harlem. I'm talking about in actual Malcolm text.
Mm-hmm.
He learned that what I was like being told, everything about it wasn't truthful. Everything and what was that? And what was that in regards to? All white people being the devil. Being able to encapsulate. I can't because I've been drinking all night. I can't remember.
But it's basically about the teachers of Nation of Islam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Malcolm was like, "Hey, yo, look, that shit cool, but it's not all like correct. Let me come in and correct." But during the correction process, individuals have issues.
Yeah, motherfuckers have issues, but I don't think that Malcolm X is the Malcolm X that we know is going to sit there and constantly be fucking out with it.
You keep saying constantly. It was like twice.
I mean,
one time wasn't even his fault. It just happened like that.
I mean, I just named 3 times during this show in the course of one season, which covered the course of what, maybe 4 or 5 months?
I don't know, because I binged a lot of this shit at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this shit's been on. I just know I saw all 10 episodes. Being the 10th being like right before we started this shit.
Yeah, but this shit is constantly happening on a consistent basis over a short period of time.
It happened maybe twice. Maybe. And then Malcolm was like, "Hey, yo, look, I see what you're doing. I'm not on that shit. Bump, you fucked up out here. You got to figure out on your own." And then Malcolm got gagged. That was like some real historical shit they placed in it.
A lot of this shit is real historical shit that they placed in it that didn't have ties to this nigga that they created ties to.
Because it was using cinematic license. And that's what it is. People take license, people take umbrance. You can't take nothing else from this podcast. People don't quit doing shit. They get fired.
Yeah.
Kamala was shown the door. Eddie was shown the door. These conspiracy theories on Facebook need to be shown the door. Godfather of Harlem needs to be shown a second season. Because that shit was entertaining the motherfucker, and I want to see how the rest of that shit shake out.
I mean, shit, they only on what, in 1963, so they got a couple more years.
He died in what, 68, 69, some shit like that?
I don't know. I know Malcolm X died in 65, so
Oh, yeah, Malcolm X died in 65.
still got another year and a half of Malcolm.
Malcolm. He
so
go,
regardless of anything else, we got a fucking Bumpy Johnson and Malcolm X buddy cop movie. They could do a whole second season of.
Oh, they're about to do it. They're about to do it. When they shook hands,
they
let you know season 2 is about to be about them, the Cape Crusaders,
right?
Or the Bean Pie Crusaders, or the Bow Tie Crusaders. I don't know. Even though Bumpy ain't wear a bow tie or a bean pie or none of that shit. But I've been trying to let you like figure out your little pun that you had
on deck. All the time.
Whenever you feel you ready to pop that motherfucker out.
Hey, I'm always ready. Just let me know when to wrap it up. All right, so fuck that. I'm gonna wrap it up. God damn it. All right, so want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. Tuesday, December the 17th at Mariano's in Bronzeville. Is that correct? Oh shit, I remember. God damn it. Get out all the liquor. Yay. Drink for me. Check out Candace Marie. She's gonna be singing her ass off. Come enjoy the show. Do some grocery shopping. Listen to some singing. All that shit. What's Blackboard Academy? What's the name of the website that you ran? Blackboard Jungle. My bad. God damn it. Yeah, Blackboard Jungle is coming soon. Actually, should be starting up really, really soon. Everybody just gonna fucking leave out like these motherfuckers ain't here for my goddamn puns. But fuck that shit. Hey, follow the goddamn follow Blackboard Jungle on YouTube. Be sure to check those shows out. The episode with these motherfuckers in is coming real soon. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure to catch us. Follow us on goddamn YouTube because we need 100 subscribers so we can goddamn change the goddamn URL of our fucking YouTube address. That don't mean shit to y'all, but goddamn it, it means a lot to me. So follow us on the fucking YouTube. And if you already follow us on YouTube, sign up for an extra Gmail account and you can follow us twice. And that way we can have twice as many followers. So yeah. Now 4 is just being greedy. Goddamn it, you can do 3, but 4 might be greedy. But if you feel it, fuck, go ahead and go for it. Thank everybody for tuning in. We do this shit once a week, every week. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at the S.O.S Podcast, YouTube, S.O.S Podcast, Twitter, S.O.S Podcast, Instagram, Strain of Sustenance. You can download the podcast on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, podcast.com. Pretty much anywhere where you download fucking podcast, you can sit there and listen to us talk your motherfucking ass for 3 hours and sit there and laugh with us and enjoy all that other shit. And I was trying to wait to goddamn somebody come in here so they can hear this goddamn pun, but you know what? My goddamn boss yelled at me the other day. He said, "You're the worst train driver in history. How many trains have you derailed in last year?" I said, "I can't say for sure. It's so hard to keep track."
That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I want you to get another one off because that one didn't even make sense.
How come it didn't make sense? How many trains did you derail? It's hard to keep track because you can't keep trains on track. And if you don't keep trains on track, goddamn it, you're derailing them. God damn it, nigga, you not listening to this shit. And the fact that you are away from this goddamn computer means that I'm finna go pun crazy.
I listened to it. You can't go pun crazy.
How does a crazy person get into the woods? They take the psychopath.
That might have been better, but yeah, nah, you're not finna go pun crazy. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Did you know that I went to buy some camouflage trousers the other day, but I couldn't find any.
Nope.